Welcome back.
Alright, so I didn't switch, I just stayed on the phone.
Hell yeah.
Sorry,
It's perfect like this, I'll just leave it.
Channel is technically live now, though we're not going to have anybody in there for a few minutes. So just testing sound and everything. It's weird.
Gotcha.
I updated my drivers, and I don't know what software is driving it, but like Tekken's locked at 59 frames per second, and I can't get it to go over on.
Oh god, that's awful.
I mean,
awful,
it looks
bro.
perfectly fine.
It's weird.
Do you have VSync
Weird. I
off?
don't even know what would cause that.
Yeah.
Sometimes your GPU might force it. You could check like your
I've done all that. It's weird. There's something with the new driver that changed some innocuous setting that I can't find in time, and I'm not gonna. Every time you mess around with the NVIDIA driver, every time you mess around with the NVIDIA driver, it's you're gonna destroy everything. I tried doing that yesterday during Street Fighter, and it was ruinous.
Do I not follow the Twitch page?
I would not be surprised even slightly.
What's wrong with me, man? Let's see.
Alright, testing mic. If anybody is in our stream channel at this point, if you could let me know if you hear the game audio and our voices, that would be very helpful. And we will be
Yo.
shortly.
Testing. There we go. Dude, I don't follow it. Wow. Alright. Play now.
I hear those fallow sounds.
Yeah, stuff going. Wasn't me, man.
Welcome everybody into the stream. We'll be getting started momentarily. Just getting everything settled in Discord, and we'll hop straight to it.
Cool. You guys still hear me okay? Testing?
Yep, sound great.
Okay.
You sound fine.
Perfect. So make sure everything is cool. Let me get up. I mean, T-Wong in the chat? He moved to like Boston or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen T-Wong's name in I don't even know how long, dude. Jesus. Spooler? What's up, man? Is that Spooler? Spooter? That gotta be Spooler.
Did he change his name to Spooter? I forget.
It has to be him, dude. It might not be, but I just assume.
Spoodler, is that you or is Spooter somebody else?
See?
Yeah, he did. I forget why. Somebody told me to change his name when I was like, who the hell is Spooter?
Made sense.
Alright, for those of you who are not good at Discording, we're going to be going with Baki versus Raspy, round 1, License to Bill versus For the Human Race, round 2, myself versus Venji, round 3, and then Rubber Ace versus Miji, round 4. Should do it for winners round 1, and then winners will be streamed from there on out, so if you're in winners, expect to be streamed. And then losers, you're able to go down and look at the bracket by hitting the bracket command in the stream chat at any time, seeing if you have an opponent in losers, and you use the Discord channel to coordinate with them and play your losers matches. We usually switch over to losers matches around losers quarters because we run out of winners matches, and then we have a good old-fashioned time. I'm joined today by Magnificent and License to Bill. What's up, guys?
Hey, I'm very.
Wow, what's goody?
Very
well.
Am I the only one who still calls you Magnificent?
I mean,
His mother calls him.
No, you are. You actually are, dude. Everyone just says back.
It's so hard.
I tried to make the transition, but I got to change too many accounts and stuff, so I just leave it as is.
It flows so well. You want to say the whole thing.
It does though. I'm not mad at it. I'll forever be magnificent.
Yeah, this is
Better
the
than
first.
Macro.
This is the first stream for PC Tekken that we're running, so we're going to see what kind of difficulties people have adding each other to friends lists, but hopefully not much.
Yes, that's the best part. It's the game
The
before the
biggest
game.
hurdle. The biggest hurdle.
So, how many of these players were in the PS4 tourney? Do you recognize?
Not many, if at all. Minotaur and that's it. And myself.
Man,
but
that's-
I don't really count myself.
Hey, so it's all new people. That's
Yeah.
pretty tight.
Oh, Bishop was Bishop and Midgie also, which is PJ.
Oh, okay. So that's what's up though. All new names. Do you know if a lot of the people in well, I guess the Buffalo scene, I know a lot of them are on PS4. Most of them are on PS4 or PS5 now and whatnot. Need to
Yeah,
make
the
that
bracket-
transition, man.
The bracket last week, was it about this size? It was like as many people, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody. Hold on a second. I hate that Steam lets you change names.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
You gotta right click, look at aliases.
See Master Race. I don't know that PS5. Nah, it's still PC. Let's just be real, but cool. It's cool. As long as
Are
people
people
playing
saying-
Tekken, though, that's all
Yo.
that matters, man.
Bishop, I do not have you. You did not add me. Please add me ASAP, please. And we'll get started right away.
Is there any significant performance boost for PS5 Tekken? Is anybody
Probably
saying
not.
anything?
I haven't heard anything. I watched a couple streams of people streaming it too, and they say it's the same.
Okay.
So
I guess like at best you could hope for like better loading.
nope, not even that. They said
Oh.
that that's also the same. So yeah,
What if maybe both players are using PS5? That'll speed it up.
that I don't know. I didn't think about that because I'm sure they were probably playing, PS5 to PS4. So
Yeah.
mm,
Only
Gotta
weirdos
see.
have PS5s.
I agree. Even I'm getting one soon, but I still agree. They're working on the spooler. They'll get it there, man. One day. But is there Maturino code as well?
Yeah, there's a Maturino command that just went up with the bot in the chat, and I'll be talking about that. I'm just trying to get everybody.
Oh,
set up
gotcha.
Because these guys.
Gotcha. Take your time. Let's make small talk. So where you been, Bill? I haven't seen you in a while, man.
I've been,
You been playing
well,
Tekken like
playing
most of this
Tekken.
time, or other games?
Well,
or-
I quit for a year, and then I watched your
Damn.
stream, and you were getting pissed at a Master Raven, and I thought
It sounds
this looks
about right.
fun.
Took
I
my
want to get
agony.
that pissed at something,
Okay.
and
I
I've been
respect
playing
it.
every day since.
I respect it. I just started kind of playing the game again. I was stuck on Apex Legends for a while. But I was talking to a couple people and it was like, you should just play Tekken. So I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's just play Tekken. So why not?
Would you say that Apex Legends is the Tekken of shooting games?
Maybe.
And
Maybe.
if not,
Wow.
can you force it so that it works?
Thanks
Yeah,
for all the
we'll just
follows,
go with it.
guys. Always
Yes.
welcome. And
Oh,
if
this match starting up soon.
also, I might want to add on top of the Maturino, which you could give us free 50 cent with by just simply clicking on it, linking your Twitch account, and putting in the coupon code, which is BFGCTT02. If you subscribe to our channel, all of that money goes into the Maturino pots in the future. So, any way you choose to donate,
Oh,
it
there
goes
you
to the
guys go.
players 100%. So, let's see where we could get it today.
Support
Yesterday's
guys.
Street Fighter ended at $368. So.
Dang.
I don't know if our first
Whoa,
PC
I
Tekken
should have been
tournament's
playing that
gonna-
game.
Yeah, I don't know if our PC
That's
Tekken
a
tournament's going to reach
thing.
there on day one. That was our 17th Street Fighter tournament, but
That's
let's
crazy.
see. We're already up to 4220.
That's pretty good, though.
Shout outs to Shin for dropping 15 in the bucket already.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Joel,
We got match number 1 starting.
we got,
Got a
Negan
Negan versus
v.
Julia.
Vegan.
Okay.
Alright, we
See if
start
you got
Power
the
launcher right off the bat.
You gotta go
launcher in the
for it.
launcher, man. In the launcher. Oh my
Going for the
god.
unblockable setup. Okay. I like it. This is the best character in the game. Sleeper character Negan.
Okay.
No exceptions. Take him to the wall. He backed up though. I would take advantage of the wall. He's back that close. I would just push up. Julia didn't fall for the cancel. Julia's playing kind of scared here.
Yeah.
Negan's just going in. Negan is just going in, and Julia's just backing up. Like I don't know where the openings are.
Negan is
a problem. Yeah. One throw though, got all of the damage back. With the rage drive.
Yeah, Negan
is
would
a
have
tough
taken a step
character to
forward
fight,
with the rage drive.
especially
He
if you
had
don't
the Julia scared enough to do to battle.
Yeah, yeah, the dude was terrified.
He's dissecting. Julia's dissecting right now. He's
It's like he
analyzing all of his reactions.
It looks like he is. This round looks totally different from the last round, so mix-ups are working.
He
You
should
know, when you
throw-
first sign on online, sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 matches to actually get going. Like, what is happening?
Absolutely.
That's true. That could be what we're seeing right now.
Especially with different opponents too, like different connections.
Yeah, that is very true as well. Different play styles, different connections, everything. Man. Online is just a different world entirely. Yeah, it looked like Julia woke up a little bit, and Negan is a little bit scared now. As I say that, he got hit by the rest of the team. He's blocking everything. He's just waiting now. Before he was getting hit by everything, he's patient. He's being patient, going for a good punish. Good punish. I think it was slightly too late.
Yeah, he was trying.
Yeah.
Alright, no mix.
I would have finished the string.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the counter hit. Good combo. This guy Julia player or something? Oh my god, that was godlike, man.
All right,
That was godlike.
So Bishop goes, jumps out to a lead. Took only a round to really get going, and then they both just look like they didn't really know the matchup very well, and they're just kind of spacing each other out.
Yeah, or they didn't know
Yeah.
how much the other person wanted to press. They were kind of just waiting to see what got thrown out.
Like what I saw. That combo was amazing at the end. That's a hard combo to do too.
Yeah, getting that elbow.
Yeah. I can't do it, that's for sure. Online,
messed up.
offline, in my dreams. How bad, Julia? I gotta join the stream. There we go.
I'm thinking we're going to see more baseball bat this upcoming round.
I mean, it's Negan, Miguel with a bat.
That's
Why
a selling
not, man?
point.
It is.
That is
man.
intros and outros.
I think Negan's better than Miguel, and I know Miguel's hot right now, so...
I don't know. Miguel was easier. I think
He's
Miguel's
a hipster
easier.
I don't know.
Negan might
Negan's
be.
down forward 2 in that armor launcher, though. I guess Miguel's got an
Down
armor
forward 2.
launcher as well, but it's high.
That's true.
Miguel he's I don't know. To me, he's just easier. Sometimes people don't factor that in. Sometimes ease of use. Good throw.
Do you feel like you just need to put more work in with Negan?
Yeah, like you have to really, really know the character you're fighting to play Negan. Miguel, you don't really have to. You can just kind of do your thing, and it's gonna work. Like, doesn't really matter what they do. Miguel can still be Miguel.
We got a poke fight. No launch, but nice punish.
Julia's kind of he's mauling right now. Everything he's doing is working. He gotta find a way to open up. I need to see some lows from the Negan. He's doing all mids.
Yeah, it's so
You
important.
gotta make him scared.
It's
Yeah,
so
you have to
important.
do lows. He's going for them big, them chunky mids, but if he's not
Yeah.
doing any lows, he has no reason to duck, so they won't hit.
Kind of hoping he'll swing into a string, it looks like. Oh, nice. You got the pickup.
Yeah. Launcher. Okay, to the wall.
Messed up, but got it.
Pokey, wall splat. Game over.
All right,
So
I think,
much
I think
damage,
Bishop
Julia,
smells
too.
blood right now. So.
Yeah, he knows it too. He wants it. He knows this. Well, this is match point.
Julia
Person
is
too,
the
right?
vampire bat.
Yeah, certain strings you can
So,
tell.
Mac,
If
would
it's
you
a
say
side step on
Julia's
the string,
S
this
tier
is
or
rough.
triple S tier?
I got Julia in my top 10.
Oh, he messed
So-
the punish. I'm gonna launch for it.
Maybe S. I'm not gonna say super S, but she's not far from it. She's not far. I think she's
Just for
good.
the
dude.
counter, no launch.
Another side step 3+4. This is gonna hurt. You'll be one mix away from death.
I would, after Leroy's last nerf, I would put Julia above him. Oh!
Ooh.
It's the mix-up.
Everybody
That
has to get
was
hit by that
nice.
once before they learn.
That was nice, man. I would have got hit by it too. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, 100% would have got hit by it.
Would have got
First
hit
time
by
you
that.
finish that string. Nice. 4-4-1.
We got a couple guys in here that I haven't seen forever, like Donk Dingus.
Oh damn, I haven't seen
Rubber
that
Ace, I
forever.
haven't seen in a million years.
Negan
There's
asserting
some
his
stuff I'm
dominance.
seeing that's different here. Like I don't know, Julia. Maybe I need to lab season 4. She gets like a crouching mix up out of what was it? Was it down forward 3? I don't know. But he did a move and then she was in crouch and I've never seen that before.
I think you might be referring to forward 4. They gave
Was
it a
it?
cancel
Oh, maybe.
option now.
All right, once you win your set, you can go ahead and
okay.
leave the lobby, guys, and we move on to the next match. And then
Bishop showed
wait,
out.
wait. You can always check out the bracket. Again, if you hit ! bracket in the stream chat, it'll bring it up for you, as well as ! Match Arena will bring up the Match Arena for donations. And when you play in losers, you just report your scores in the Discord channel. Next up, we got
Not bad.
Licensed Bill and Ford Human Race. So, Bill, if you want to, I don't know if you want to commentate while you play. Most people don't. So,
Commentate and play.
I'll be back in a
no,
bit.
you can just mute yourself or whatever. It don't matter.
Okay, I'll be back.
Got to be OG. You got to commentate and play and talk trash.
I
Don't do
do,
that.
but that's just because I roll like that.
I tried to, man. Streaming helps with that though, so I couldn't do that the whole time. Streaming. I like seeing Negan players, man. People need to stick with the character. He's good. He's just hard to use. People think he's easy, but he's not. He's very hard to use, but he's good. Secret top tier. Scary plus frames. You got everything. Scary plus frames, scary strings. His bat does like, his low bat and stance does like 30 damage for low.
Yeah.
Like that's ridiculous.
I lost in our PS4 tournament to a Negan player who just kept on doing his 4-4-2 from like full screen. And it kept
Hit you
catching
and
Eddie
does
out
a
of my
shit ton.
backdashes and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it does a ton, dude. It's good. It's good. I've lost plenty of matches.
Yeah, he basically
you know,
would
Mr. Whoopi?
hit me with that
Yeah,
max
okay.
range, carry me to a wall, and then just get me with some stupid mix. I mean, I
Nothing you
went
can do
labbed
about
it.
it.
I went labbed it. I know what I could do about it now. So
Yeah. Get the run back. I won.
Right.
You proud of me? T1, of course, man. I'm proud, man.
all right, there is for the human race.
Julia players everywhere. We going what the online ranks? Is the higher online rank going to win the match? That's how we're going to determine who's going to win? Is that the correct?
I doubt it. We know
is that
we
the
know how much
correct way to
rank
go?
wins.
I mean, so far 1-0. I think Julia was a Serayu, if I recall correctly.
Julia's a Fujin, and the other guy's a mentor, but it doesn't mean anything. It just means you cannot play rank. I mean, my PS4 rank
I
got
don't
reset
believe
to first Dan. It didn't go down. I was kind of. I mean, I don't care about ranks, so I didn't complain about it. But I was Tekken King when I left playing PS4 online in season 2,
Jesus.
and I'm not now. I'm
He's
first
up there
Dan.
then.
Like
One,
it
two.
just erased everything. I don't know what's up with that, but I know a lot of people had those problems, so I don't feel.
It happened to me like 5 times. Like so many. That's why I just gave up. Eventually I just gave up. We got Marduk. Scared. One of the scariest characters to fight. Forever will be, always. Like, always has been, always will be. Every Tekken. Wonder can he break tackles?
Round 1. Fight.
10 game streak versus 11 game streak. This is the worst part. Somebody gonna lose their streak, man.
Not my streak. What's your highest streak ever? Mine's like 100 something. At least it preserved that in the records.
I think it's like 112, and I lost. Something like that.
Like my entire path through first Dan to Mighty Ruler, I didn't lose a single match, and then I with Eddie. But as back in season 1.
Yeah. It's nice to do the 100 and no streams. Stop doing them. I might bring it back. License to Bill's looking pretty solid. Great punish. On a 4-4-3. It's kind of in control. Nice. Kind of was in control of that match.
Round 2.
He's playing defensive. Marduk. When you play Marduk, you gotta put the fear in your opponent. Like you don't. I learned this. When you play this character, you don't want to back up. You want to just go forward and just swing all the time. Ooh, got him with the mix. There you go. Yeah, forward. You just got to be moving forward all the time. Make them scared to do anything. Great dub. License to Bill, he's ready, man. Gets hit by the second move of the string. Two anti. Two anti, Marduk.
Oh, it's reverse.
I need to see him play. See more. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean,
oh, yeah. Oh, you mean on the stream, on the stream.
The names at the top of the screen hardly.
Yeah. I need to see more lows from Marduk.
Thanks for the host, Sword.
Give me some down threes, some down fours, or some BTS hell sweeps, as I call it.
This
I'm seeing the lack
Jander,
of
just to answer your
here.
question from before, the seating is random. Since this is our first PC tournament, I didn't know who's signing up. It's just randomized.
Party crash.
Since most of the people here are Buffalo, I mean, they're all going to have to play each other eventually. It didn't really matter.
Bill takes the first game. Took the mic off the focus, huh? Okay. I see you. Yeah, 4-4-1 is broken. This is a really bad matchup as well. This is like a really, really bad matchup. This is one of Marduk's only like really, really bad matchups. I mean, he can still fight it, but it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I think fighting Julia really comes down to like fighting the player playing Julia.
Yeah,
you can't just think in terms of matchup.
Because
if the Julia is playing optimally, you're going to be fucking coin flipping a whole lot. So
that is true. Do you step it? Not with Marduk. I mean, a lot of characters can't step it generally, but with Marduk, you definitely don't.
You also got to pay attention. A lot of Julias like to throw out that 4 follow up, the 4-4-1-4.
Yeah, the high.
They'll throw it out without confirming or anything. So that's your opportunity to duck and launch.
Yeah,
you should definitely take it.
You got to challenge it sometimes. You got to make them scared. You have to challenge it and force them to do it. And then when they start doing it, you just launch them. He switched characters though. Switch characters, no more Marduk. I want to see him kind of go in. Everybody was going to play defensive, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I want to see some buttons. Got to put your opponent on edge. There you go, Razor Rush mix up. I like it. Okay, I can tell he's more aggressive with this character already. I like it.
Bill,
this was a good switch. This was a good switch.
I played Bill.
No, Bill was Julia. Bill was Julia.
Oh, right.
Good jump back. Got hit by the second hit, though.
Bill beat my Kuni a couple weeks ago, and that's the only time I got to play my main.
Oh, okay. Bill's playing solid right now. This man been in the lab. Backdashing on the infinite. Party crasher. It's so good. You can't get in. Chop some ankles. Do some down back. JJ Breeze would have did that a million times already. Just hard lows.
And she's got so many like optimized tech traps and everything off of every knockdown.
Yeah, she does. She really does.
This infinite stage is probably helpful for Lei. Lei can run away really well, but that's only if you really know how to run away with it. So.
That's true. It's gonna be really good for Lei. Can be. Caught him ducking. Oh, key charge. Hold on. That's a backwards taunt. Can't taunt when you down. Hold on.
Maybe he had a button set for Rage Art and he accidentally hit key charge instead.
Maybe. Bill looked like he took offense to the key charge. You trying to end it with a perfect? He might get it. He's one mix-up away. Oh my god. Jesus.
Hey man, we got welcome all skill levels in the community. We want people to get their stream matches on so they could go back, watch them, learn what they did wrong, and lab the matchup.
Of course, man. That's what it's all. That's why it's great when you do play on stream. People they get nervous. A lot of people they get nervous. They're like, I don't want to be on stream, but it's actually a good thing.
Nah, that's good.
It's a good thing.
So just drop from the lab.
Take all the criticism that comes with it and go back and watch the matches.
All right, now it's me and Benji.
Yeah, nerves are huge. The people sleep on the mental aspect of Tekken, but it's huge. That's huge. You'll get over it though. Just keep playing. The more you play, the more it just becomes second nature. Trust me. I don't know how many tournament matches I came out and my hands were like shaking. That still happens sometimes. Like, it still happens sometimes. Remember I played Shadow at Frosty Faustings like a year ago. I shook his hand and his hand was shaking. I'm like, dude, relax, bro. Alright, we got Cha-Cha. Who you going with? Zafina, Kunimitsu, Eddie. That whole top cast looking like they... I'm seeing them kind of faded out. Where that season 4 pass? Season 3 pass? What's going on?
What's up, fellas?
Hola, he's back. Good job on your game, man.
Thanks.
Let me get into this watch stream. Alright. Ooh, Kunimitsu or Kunimitsu, Kazumi.
Kunizumi.
Just combine names. Arguably the 2 best female characters in the game. Arguably.
You really think that about Kuni?
I think Kunimitsu was really good, just because her movement.
Good online.
At first I didn't.
We'll see how she does
Her
offline.
movement is so good. It's so good. Look, you backdash, she's like 8 character spaces away.
Yeah, the movement is
Crazy.
insane. I've had really crazy stuff whiff on her hitbox too.
Yeah. Crazy.
Alright, nice counter start.
Great Magic 4.
There's a tiger in
Good
case you
use of the
forgot about it.
tiger. Yeah, good use of it. Great punish as well. I like the
Alright,
slow
just, you know,
compact play style.
Yeah, just poking.
It's like a different it's a different pace in all the I don't say all the other games we've seen. It's a different pace.
A little more,
Down 4-1-2.
little more in each other's faces.
Yeah.
All right, no mix. Didn't need it.
2 throw, 1 mix up away from death.
Thought it was
Ooh,
unblockable
he
for a second.
sidestepped. Oh my god, good patience from Cha-Cha. I would have just panicked, just something. I would have panicked right there.
Yeah,
I
that
like
retry
having no
was
life
really
in
risky.
somebody's face.
Yeah. Oh, let's it rip, no
Good
punish.
block. No punish. He tried to, I don't know if he's going for a crouch cancel or 1-2. I don't know what it was right there.
Crouch cancel
The
1 1
launcher.
2. That's the best Mishima while standing punisher.
It's true. I'm taking a command and lead right now.
Nice with punish. No
Good
launch.
block on the low. Ah, still gets hit though. It was a great block. Yeah, a launch right there would have been big. He could have killed him. He could have killed him.
Or at least got a way better position. All right, he's still just doing the while standing 4, but he's getting the damage where wherever.
It's decent damage. Yeah, as long as he's getting there, As long as he's getting there.
All right, he's not buying the
mix-ups right now. Delaying the strings. Oh my god, that's gonna hurt. He might die. 1 mix-up away if he's not dead.
Oh, the unblockable whip.
I would have got hit by that.
The scoopies. And the armor. She has a very
She has a good armor move.
Power crush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, this is really good.
that's one of her best moves.
Yeah,
ever.
power crush. You know the frames on it? What is it? Minus 12 maybe?
It's minus 13 or 14.
13.
Definitely 13.
Okay. That range is pitiful.
Benji, I don't remember the last time I played him. I think I played him maybe a couple times way back when we played offline, in the before time.
The other way.
He had a lot of patience. I was surprised. Like, I tried to catch him with a lot of counter hits, and he didn't fall for almost any of it.
Yeah, he was blocking. I like it. I like seeing defense. Defensive player first. It pays. Trust me. For everybody watching, if you're not a defensive player, you want to hit buttons, there's nothing wrong with that, but defense will take you a long way.
But if I'm defending, I'm not hitting buttons, and if I'm not hitting buttons, I'm not having fun.
Well, that's why you got to swing. You
Yeah.
got to have fun first. So swing. Man. Swing.
You ever like go to an arcade machine in an arcade again in the other world, and you just don't hit any buttons, and you're just having the greatest time? That's
never
what
did
defensive Tekken is.
I don't
Never
know.
been in an arcade
Benji's got
scenario,
0
really,
wins
so.
and is an expert. So has he ever played online? I don't even know.
He could have just never played in player matches.
Yeah, it's specific to
At
player
least with
match.
this character. So
What an outfit.
Round
I appreciate it.
fight.
The faux Hachi.
got her always respected.
Ooh, got the back turn mix. Interrupted the string.
can
Doesn't get
interrupt
anything
that.
off.
I like the patience. Great step.
Yeah, he gets his plus frames. He just backs away. Big
yeah.
counter hit to end it though.
Yeah, it's over.
Round two.
This character's hard to fight, man. She's really hard to fight. I still think a lot of people don't know her. I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of people don't have like enough either experience and or knowledge about Kunimitsu.
I think if you punish her, if you just look out, know where to look out for her mix-ups. They're not as
Yeah.
bad to deal with.
I need to hit the lab then. Oh my god, my device is dying.
Ooh, he lets it rip, gets the hit. He wasn't ducking on the other ones.
Second.
Give him the mix.
Round three. Fight.
Nice timing on the power crush.
Alright, here we go.
No hit confirmed. Nice launch at the wall. Get the full combo.
Bro. I start throwing everything at him, man. He's doing everything. That's max
Yeah,
damage right there. He's dead. He's dead.
GG's, sir.
That last round just down to those power crushes. He knew exactly when he wanted to swing.
Anytime it's not his turn, it's still his turn.
It recovers really quickly too. With someone with a really good 10 frame like Kazumi, it's not as big a deal, but if you're trying to get like a 13 frame on it, sometimes you could just miss the window, at least online. It recovers really quickly.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know the frames of it, because I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm not used to punishing it or seeing it. So when I see it, I'm like, wow, that came out and it looks like it's recovering too fast for me to
Yeah.
punish. So I thought it was safe. Like I know it's not because Tekken won't allow for that.
Yeah, yeah. She's got a couple moves like that.
Yeah.
Her DF2 is kind of hard to punish too, I think.
All right, next we got Rubber Ace and Niji coming up, so I'm just getting them invited.
Yeah, who does Rubber Ace use?
He was Claudio. I don't know who he uses now. It's been damn near a year.
Okay.
I think everybody switched characters since we last played, I would assume. Bill had just picked up Julia when we had stopped playing.
Yeah.
I want to see some Claudio. It's a lot of sleeper characters in this game, man. I think Claudio's like, I'm not gonna lie, I think he's broken.
What are his best tools to what are the things that put him over that make him broken for you?
Back one, 4-4, 1+2. New move. His Rage Drive is just OD. His Starburst mid launcher was a down 4 1+2. It's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. You could be losing a whole game and you land one of those and you won. Like he's never out of the match. Like he's never out of the
I think
match.
we had a game crash or something.
He has everything, man. Hit confirmable 4-3. Sidestep 4 is what, like +5, +6.
Sidestep 4 is very good.
Yeah, it's so good. You ever been on the wall and the Claudio, he just sidesteps and you're scared. You're like, I don't want to get hit by the low, but I don't want to duck because back one.
terrifying.
So yeah, like what do I do? Scary. It's all about the placement of his moves, though. You have to place them in the right spot. I think that's the hardest part about playing him, but
Yeah,
his
absolutely.
move, actual move list is pretty good.
I think whenever you don't have like a big like knockdown low or a really oppressive low, you kind of just have to figure out how to open up your opponents. You have to there's a little more work on your end.
That's true. That is
Whereas
true.
like Kuni can just like sidestep low, and then she's got you in a really bad situation immediately.
All right, so possibly Brian versus Claudio, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Migi. I've never had to say the username out loud.
He's
but-
PJ Hash, Midgie. I don't know what he prefers.
They all sound good to me, so I'll go Migi. He's definitely gonna go Brian here.
Ryan Red
and
Claudio.
Claudio
He's
Bryant.
he's gonna hit him with his fist.
All right, so Midgey's kind of been on and off with the game. He's starting to take it more seriously now, so he's still at that level where he's learning a lot of matchups and doesn't really have a sense of like what's a good punish, when to punish, stuff like that. And Rubber Ace is Bowstar's younger brother, and I don't know how much he's been playing, but he was doing pretty well at our offline tournaments before.
He's solid, man.
He's got orange, so he's playing some
He plays
online.
Claudio.
Round one. Fight.
Round 1, let's see.
I'm gonna
Claudio
guess this
aggressive,
is
terrifying.
first tournament experience for Miji here. Oh, it's Snake Edge.
Snake Edge. Oh, he's ready.
It's the grounded.
He's ready.
He's ready for online, that's for sure.
He came to play.
Yeah, dude. Only
See
brawler.
me with Snake Edge offline.
Oh,
Power
out-
press through the
armors
wall.
through
He
the
played
running
4-4-2.
That's a good way to nullify Claudio's dash game.
Yeah, man. Man, when how wrong start doing that to me when I'm playing Julia? I need
it's
my
rough.
lashing arrow. I do it anyway.
It's rough. Good down, Jab, dude. His power crushes are on point right now.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Oh, doesn't get
Didn't hold back or got the
He's
counter.
got to learn his wall awareness combos.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
He's Rubber Ace is like, I'm not having this. I'm going in now. He's fighting back.
Get
barely
the
a great
punish.
punish. He barely whiffed that back one. A rage drive, I should say.
Fight.
Nice.
Starts
He's gonna do a
pressing.
lot. Took him to the wall.
These boys swinging. Oh, hit the unblockable.
Great block though.
Does not hit grounded.
Audio's so good, dude.
It's that low high, man. For me.
It's so good.
Oh, beautiful whiff punish.
What just happened? Was that a whip?
Magic.
Did it whip?
That's
I thought it
Tekken
went through it.
Oh, wow.
It seemed to
Whoa.
crush. Or it whiffed just short of his face.
I couldn't tell if it whiffed. It went through it. I couldn't. It's crazy. Confused.
So Midyu was just short of going up around.
Yeah.
Let it drop. And that's a thing where guys who are kind of new to the actual competitive scene rather than just casual online scene is they tend to go for lows to finish it, and a veteran player is going to see that coming every time.
Yeah, they're gonna be ready every time, especially at first. Oh, great, that was nice. Crushed his jabs, good shoulder. I like what I was seeing though, man. I like that. He punished the
they're
Claudio.
throwing
He tried to punish the Claudio. You know, the double low starburst. Was it down 2-2? It didn't need for it. It was a little late, so he didn't get the punish, but he blocked
But
it.
he held
almost
it.
had it.
Yeah, he got both hits blocked.
Yeah. Not bad.
And Matcherino's already up to 4420. Thanks for dropping all those codes, boys. And if you want to throw a few bucks in, man, in a 16-player tournament, it doesn't hurt to get these guys a little bit more motivated for that bread, especially when our Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat tournaments are going over $100.
I saw that. That's great.
Yeah,
Got a
a while's like
transition.
living off our Street Fighter 5 tournaments, man. That kid's won like
Wow.
$800 or more.
Hell yeah.
He might actually have to
Jesus.
report it on his taxes at this point.
Word a while. That's what we doing, man.
But Matcherino has been
I
a
gotta pick
blessing
the game back up.
for the online aspect of this. You know, I'm thinking about keeping it around just even when we go back to offline, just because it's a way to have the community give free money to each other. And,
Yeah, it's great.
That's pretty tight. That is pretty tight. I'll be playing in them soon too, man. Soon. This is like a bad week right now, bro.
yeah, Joey's not available a whole lot, so I don't know if we'll see him, but I'm sure he'll occasionally drop in just to remind everybody
Yeah.
of our places.
Be here from time to time. You know, Joey.
But you playing is going to be just as bad in terms of like harming people's egos.
Round one.
I think
No, man.
Fight.
my first two streamed games when I joined you guys was Joey and Mac, like pretty much back to back.
Welcome to Buffalo.
Yeah, it was awesome. I did one cool thing though that I'll never forget.
Did you
What was
did you
that?
hit Joey with like a normal throw into a wall setup or something?
I parried his. I did the Sabaki against Gigas's Rage Art or Rage Drive,
Oh, that's
and I felt like a legend. He was definitely reeling after that one.
great punish on the knees. See, this is where Claudio's at his best. He's just going in right now.
Throwing
There's
him out.
nothing you can do about it. He's dead.
Pretty safe doing it
There's
too.
nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. It's just all you just have to guess. You have to assume he's gonna hit a button or he's not, or he's gonna do something and he's not. It's scary.
He's throwing. He's still throwing. Okay. He's taking some hits back. And then he's right back in throwing. Okay. Nice whiff
Great
on
hop
it.
kick.
That was really
that was godlike.
Wow, this is going light speed. This is almost over.
Oh, nice duck. He actually got some damage there.
All right, come on, Phil. See what you
Got
got.
the pressure.
in terms of comeback.
He tried to hop kick.
Floats him out.
Snake Edge, do it. No.
Oh, it's over.
Alright, he's got to survive
Oh,
this mix.
the jab
Okay,
too
he
late.
survived this mix.
Was the jab too late?
Yeah, because
he
the
gets
jab's
a free
free
throw.
after that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he gets a free throw.
Crushes the low.
Still got it though. Rubber Ace takes it.
Yeah, Rubber Ace goes from playing kind of like cautiously to just turbocharge.
Yeah, you see what you can do to someone. Take the opportunity.
You
All
always
right,
gonna
so,
play Claudio if you
Midgie,
every time.
you faced Minotaur in losers, so go ahead and coordinate your match in the Discord. And we are on to round 2 at winners. We got Sneed DC. If you haven't added me, please do so. Throw your friend code up into Discord so I can grab it.
I did give him your friend code, so he should have
Okay.
added you. His name is different though on Steam.
Of course it is.
It's BroBuzz, if you see him on there.
I like.
I don't think he's added me.
Okay, and you don't have a friend request?
No.
Okay, I will add him.
Rubber Ace. It's been a while since
Yo,
I've seen a lot of people.
Jawan really said, I don't play Tekken, I'm about that DQ life now.
He's in another room right now.
That's godlike, though.
He's funny, man. So are we playing like Dragon Quest or something? He don't play it much anymore, though. Honestly.
I mean, he would still do well in a local.
Oh, he's still good. Like he's always been, you know.
I would have no doubt he'd be top 3 material for this tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. He should have played in it. I don't know why he didn't play it.
He's a hater. It's all good. Some people just hate me. It's fine. I don't take it personally whatsoever.
I don't think that's what
I
it is.
love
but, trust me, I think that feeling's mutual. You was talking about a story about when the cookies at Game On, how we would show up and they would all just be gone. The peanut butter cookies.
He's harboring resentment.
They're good.
Yeah, they were. They were. All the upstate boys stayed in winners. You love to see it, Rubber Ace. You love to see it.
Oh, Dangle Swangus is with us. He considers himself upstate, I suppose.
Is he Buffalo? He's not Buffalo, is he?
I mean, he lived in Buffalo, but yeah, I think he's
Oh.
from Binghamton or something.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me get back to the stream. Match starting.
All right, so we got Bishop, who was playing Julia and kind of turned it on in the second match, just like Rubber Ace just did. Again, went like turbocharged and won his match really fast. And Sneed, we didn't get to see. He beat Shin in the first round, and I'm not sure if Shin's still playing Geese, but Shin had a pretty good Geese for a while.
Shin is pretty solid. That's not. It's not a slop. So he beat him. I'm curious to
So
how he plays. What he does. Is he a thrower? You think he's going to be a chain thrower, giant swinging?
I'll tell you right now,
Big king up there.
this
so.
man is going to go for chain throws.
Okay. Okay. That's probably how he won.
100%.
It's probably how he won, man. Chain throws are definitely.
Oh, sorry, Rubber Ace. Yeah, I knew you were Bostar's brother. I just didn't remember if you were older or younger. You got that baby face, so don't blame me. You both got baby faces. I can't even tell how old you guys are. You look like a bunch of 16-year-olds.
Oh, good. He looks older. The beard, man. It's the beard. Chain throws. Anybody can use the chain throws at any given moment. It just is what it is.
It's scary.
You can press the right button. You can press the wrong one. You can. It's a mix up. It's a mix up. It's a true 50-50 mix up.
So when I started this, I didn't want to do Tekken every week rotating. I wanted to do it every other week and still rotate it, but that would end up being one of PC and one of PS4 every month, and I don't think that was enough for the guys. So we're going to give it a go, and until we dip under 8 players, I'll keep it going.
I was really glad to see you open it up for this week.
Yeah, I really didn't want to because this takes a lot of time out of my week to do multiple games, but and I'm not a streamer by any stretch of the imagination. So. This is all difficult for me. It's a lot of work.
Looks set up good enough to me. Oh,
Well, you're doing
I'm ready to
great.
start the round off. Don't let them get started. Oh
Ooh,
my
big
god,
hit.
the full crouch boss thing too. This is gonna hurt too.
Damn,
You seeing it different in the matches.
Cooney. I'm
You can
not
tell
sure if
this
I
is
agree with this.
the Kunimitsu. I think it's a good matchup.
Okay.
Oh, that's the first giant swing we saw.
King has a lot of punishes for her stuff that does big damage. We'll see if
He's
There it
dead. Well, let's see. He can tech it. Is he gonna tech it? Is he
He
gonna
might have
tech
an
it?
HP. Yeah, he
He
had a
died.
Bishop, you
Window.
got to tech that when you hit the ground. Right when you make impact with the ground, you could save about 20 damage off of it.
Oh, gets the second hit. I don't think he's fought much Cooney yet, so this might be
Okay.
all new to him.
He got to use the
full
offense
screen
as
is not gonna
defense then.
I'm gonna go Cooney
You don't know the
until I
correct-
lose,
Yeah,
and I don't know
that's
if I'm gonna switch between Zafina or Eddie. I don't know yet.
That looked crazy. I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah.
Oh, big counter.
Perfect. He comes back with the perfect. Okay, they came to play. I like this.
Cooney eats
I'll
you.
pick to
if you're
start the
unfamiliar.
line.
That happens too often online because you got to hit that back four so early after the double knee that if you don't do it fast enough, the back turn 1-3 will just whiff, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I saw you drop that a couple times.
Yeah.
You got the full punish for it, max damage punish from King for it. Great
It looks
interruption
like
on the low.
spacing out because he doesn't know what he's going to be dealing with in her face, but she is definitely better at that range.
Bishop didn't quite
Yeah.
hit the wall awareness there. It doesn't convert to wall damage, which Cooney needs so bad. You need to get max wall damage with her all the time.
Okay, jabs into throw attempt. Okay, this is
Uh-oh.
definitely not.
Did it work? Did it work? Oh, he
Oh,
blocks
he
it.
just- yeah,
Wait,
why
wait,
not?
yeah, he got it.
It was worth a shot.
I like the lows from Bishop. The slide. I don't know what the move is like when she slides.
You gotta be
'Cause
careful
he
with
keeps
the
coming-
slide.
He's coming in with
It's a conditioning
Power.
tool for sure because you want them expecting it because the mid mix up, the double kick, the mid is a natural combo, so you can really get some wall splats and stuff going if they expect to slide all the time.
And you could
Gotcha.
even go for the safe mid.
Yeah, that too. Or the
Oh, she has a safe move from it too.
Yeah. And a counter hit launches.
Jesus, of course it does.
That's the punishable one. He got a jab. Little mix. Nice launch.
Great
There we go.
punish
It's
on
also
the low.
launch punishable.
All right, got him to wall. Doesn't
Okay.
go for
Oh,
throw
he
mix.
dropped
Drop
the
For the drop kick.
throw. That was a throw. That was a throw attempt
They
for
had to
sure.
do
He did
Yeah.
down back 2-4.
Why wouldn't he,
And just
right?
got down back 4.
Oh, he
I've
keeps
been
throwing his
there.
armor up when she approaches, but that is not a good
Yeah.
idea against Cooney.
Now,
That's
see,
good
now Bishop
mix
has
is
the
not a good
advantage.
thing.
She's tilted him, no doubt, with the slide, and now he can start doing the mid with impunity.
That was rough. That was a rough game. I know he wanted that throw. That probably would have either not killed, but put him in like a very good position to kill. So
And he at least would have had Noki's situation, whereas he completely lost the wall with
Exactly.
the drop kick.
exactly, it sucks. It sucks when you go from a Oki situation to kill to you getting launched and then it's flipped. You're about to
Real
die.
bummer.
It's the worst. It's the worst. That was a close game. I feel like it was close though. I mean, a couple minor adjustments. I think he can. You bring
I
that
want to
back.
see some chain grabs. This like honest, neutral spacing game they're playing. I want it
Yeah,
gone.
you got it. You got to do it. It's King. You got to do it.
This guy is not going to break an RDC. 100%.
Hit RDC for the stream. Come on, you at least go for it.
Hey,
Just start
open the round.
and do it.
Every round.
Yeah, just start exactly. Start the round with it.
So with Cooney's full screen low, it actually goes a little further than her mid, so you can kind of maintain a space where you can launch her for the low and have
The mid
completely
actually
work.
has like no range. Unless you're
Yeah.
talking about
Oh, I didn't know that.
well, the kick has a lot of range. The 4
The kick-
has a lot of range, and it's only -9. So.
Yeah, and the follow up -13, but usually you just kind of go into back turn and see what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll usually go
He
for the
ducked.
follow-up
He
with
ducked.
Rita on the wall because they usually try and swing.
Now that slide is also 0 on hit, so he is getting mixed up for free here. But he doesn't know
Yeah.
that.
Round two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Match-
And it's
now
understandable.
match-
I didn't know until I
This is why
fought
people-
Kunimitsu like 8 times.
This is why people have kind of like become sour on Tekken, is because like you have to learn all this new character shit. It's just like so tedious.
It is,
Ooh,
and
gets
you
the
have to
throw.
learn it. 'Cause that's gonna do a lot. One mixable.
Oh, triple
great
low, let's go.
lows. It's a great
Oh,
low.
wow,
he's
psyching himself up.
Oh, okay, he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
All right, guys, take a drink of water, man. We got 3 hydration checks, 4 hydration checks.
All right.
You're gonna get water
We'll get some
poisoning if he
after
does one more. 5.
Great duck on this thing. What was that?
Oh yeah, that's a launch.
Oh, that move is launch.
Yeah, I believe so.
Thanks
Okay.
for
I think that
following
was
me.
that an RDT?
I would say more, but I'm drinking all this fucking water right now.
I'll hydrate up in a second.
Nice
Great.
blocking punish. Saw the full
Man is
screen.
on point.
Full crouch mix up.
Yeah, I've been I gotta get VMix or something similar so we could get commentary cams going, like multiple commentary cams, because doing Zoom rooms and stuff just sucks.
Round four.
Holy shit! I gotta go refill my water now. You guys are gonna have to.
Oh, we got you.
Hydrate too real.
Please just be safe.
You know,
Great
if you
ducks
save
on
if you
Xbox.
save your channel points, by the way, if you get up to I think it's 50,000 points, you could add $5 to the pot. So.
Wow, nice armor through the second hit of the hop
Oh,
kick.
damn. He's ready right now. Oh,
Throwing?
another 2 throw.
Yo,
Do
he's
a
just
lot of damage.
reckless
Slow load,
abandon
slow
now.
load.
He's
Oh.
like, oh, I don't know Cooney, but I know damn well you don't know King either. So let's go.
Oh,
There we
get the
go.
launch this time. Nice. He blocked it before, didn't get the punish. Got it that time. He knew it had to have been launch.
Span and woke up, man. That was a good bounce back game.
Absolutely. He started.
So a lot of
He
people-
definitely learned a
might
lot.
fold
All
on
right.
it.
All right, you guys carry me through this. I gotta go rehydrate
Gotcha.
myself.
All right, no
Gotcha.
problem. Take your time.
That was rough. I think that was I don't know if that was either a crazy adaptation or just
He definitely.
I don't know.
He definitely learned in that first match that she has a full screen mix-up. So I think now that he's looking for that low, I think it might be a little different if he's going to keep throwing it out at that range.
Yeah. He stopped doing the power crushes as much too. So
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
was
it
really
definitely was a form of adaptation because he got counted
Yeah.
out of it like 5-6 times.
yes, a lot. He lost
Lost
because
all
of
of his
that
own
low.
stuff. Yeah. Put up Savage Impulse.
I think what he might not realize here, he's really liking keeping the space, but I think that King and I think he could really stay in Cooney's face pretty easily here, just throwing out his really good range 0 pokes, and he might just be too unfamiliar with the character. I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's kind of scared, so he's backing up himself and
Doesn't know
not
an
being
option.
familiar with it. I think
'Cause-
Kunimitsu probably excels a little bit more at those ranges
Yeah.
where he's at. So.
All right, switch to Julier. That's what I like to see. Cooney's out.
Don't work Kunimitsu.
I thought there was a side switch.
What is
with
Julia
one.
gonna bring?
There's not.
What's that?
Round
Oh, I had their names reversed because I thought Sneed won the last one and it would switch sides, but it didn't.
He did.
I don't get Tekken anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how the spectating works.
Depends on
Oh,
what side they
great
switch
string.
to. Oh, he's going for. Oh my
First hit doesn't
god.
commit.
He's going for
Now,
all
this guy
the
plays you,
mix-ups.
right? You said he's your friend, right, Bill? So
Yeah,
he's got
yeah,
some Julia experience.
yeah.
No
He
break
knows,
on the giant.
he knows
swing.
enough to hate her, which I think.
I think that's just a natural reaction of any single living human
Yeah.
being.
That just means he has a pulse. Okay, Crush Slashing Arrow. They're just kind of throwing stuff. All right, he's checking him now. Gets the Mad Axe.
That axes, it hurts.
He respects the
Julia's
block.
so good, dude.
Nice two
Another
break.
2 throw.
He hasn't broken a
Pretty
2
low.
throw yet. Nice block. It
Not
doesn't
one
even
time.
matter.
Maturino's at 44.
I'm liking the pulse.
Let's get the
He's
50.
keeping him locked down. He's not stepping away.
Julia, Mad Axes
He can make the
again.
difference. Oh, he lands. Oh my goodness. Lands
He's
the spring
running.
kicks into the drop.
fight.
These rounds are crazy, man.
Oh, good
Side
slide.
step. That's to the wall too. It's to the wall. Now this is where you don't want to be versus Julia. I'm loving the mix-ups. I'm loving the mix-ups I'm seeing from Julia.
Oh,
Great hop
first
kick.
hit a wardrobe whiff, throws the hop kick. Beautiful. Mix.
Got to
and
throw that time. Look at the damage. Raise drive.
Pressure. Hits the giant swing.
He's
He
one
didn't
mix-up
tech
away
it
from
before.
death.
He did not tech it again.
No, he's dead.
Okay,
He didn't
doesn't take
finish
advantage
it.
of the back.
He didn't finish it.
Behind her. Oh, the
Oh.
drop kick to finish it. The Mad Axe whip.
This is crazy. This is crazy. That was good awareness to be, matching the down jab right there from Sneed. Because if Bishop finished that string, he was dead. The jab string.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. Julia here wanted to get in and mix up, but he's backing off and being careful.
It's
And
over,
gets
though.
the throw
That's
for
a
the
normal
win.
side throw. That's just a normal throw.
I've
Breaks
never
her
seen that,
spirit.
bro. Well, that's normal.
Well, because when do you see a king go for a fucking normal throw on your side ever? That's hilarious.
I've never seen that throw before.
Yeah, that's new.
But good
It's
stuff to
amazing.
Sneed. That was actually pretty close.
Good game. Good game to
Yeah,
both
came
people,
back
man.
hard.
I like.
All right,
I
Bill,
like.
you are up versus Dongle Dingus, an offline
right.
classic. You guys played
Oh,
each other
yeah.
a bunch, didn't you?
Yeah, a couple times.
All right.
Long time ago. I'll be
You
back.
can't break throws online. People gonna scold you for it, but hey, man, you just gotta duck. You gotta duck. Just duck. Trust me. Game's
Dongle
over,
Dingus,
regardless.
are you not? Where are you? I don't see you on my friends list. Did you not add me? Dangle Swangus.
When in doubt, match one. You don't want to get giant swung ever. He mixed it up though. He did giant swing and he did the two throw. So it is a mix up, but got to go for the most damage. If you know your techs are off on giant swing, just break one. If you can't break those, just break the most damaging one. You playing Jack, you don't know how to break throws, just press 2 every time. Every time. Marduk, you don't know how to break throws, just break 1 plus 2. It's the launching throw. But it beats like that. We've all been there. And now we know.
Yeah, I thought you would have had me by now too, Dongle Dingus. I don't know what was going on here. We got it rectified. You're on your way in.
On that note, though, I actually have to dip out, Cha-Cha.
All right, man. Well, thanks for
Stream.
joining us for the
I
time
will-
you could.
No problem. I'll be back. If it's still live, I'll join back in. It might be over. We'll see. But I'll be back in probably like an hour and a half or so.
All right. Stay safe.
All right.
Peace.
You too. Later, guys. Later.
All right. So these are two guys who have met multiple times at our old offline Rambats. So this ought to be interesting to see how they've kind of reshaped their game online after this long year of strife that we've been stricken with. Changing names now. Perfect. All right, so Bill, Dongle Dingus, both in the blue ranks. Both, I would say, were around that kind of level in our offline community. They are both
Round 1.
just as we stopped, they were starting to get into top 5s, top 8s at bigger events and stuff like that. So this should be pretty interesting. Bill goes for the 4-4-1-4. Says, now you got to guess if I'm going to go for the follow-up every time. And it's such a mix of Julia, especially online. Not a whole lot of missed punishes or anything. These guys are just kind of going ham and getting counter hits right now. What's the mix? Alright, so he goes for the mid out of the roll. It's just a safe option. Ooh. That was as the definition of close.
Fight.
Alright, so Donald Dingus looking hella woken up right now.
Round 3.
He's like, you got me with the 4-4-1-4 counter hit in the first round, but no more. Let's see what Bill's got in the bag of tricks. Julia does have an unlimited supply of those. Bob no slouch in this season, by the way. I mean, he kind of gets slept on because there's so many other like new characters that just have better shit than all the old characters, but Bob, in my opinion, is still a very, very good character. We'll call him viable. Damn, we got creepy comments about Julia and everything in the chat. So Dangle Swangus, taking round 1. This is round 2 of the tournament, so both of these guys are kind of like know where they're standing in terms of feeling out the connections and whatnot. So I think we're going to see a little bit more conservative play because they kind of went buck wild in that last one, but you never know. Online kind of lends itself to going buck wild because if you like momentum, just like in my opinion, means more. When shit starts going bad online and you start guessing incorrectly, it just cascades. But the worst thing you could do is start doubting your TACman. You just go for it. You learn quickly whether they're able to handle it or not, and then adjust your game accordingly. I think Bill's got it in him. We might see a match out of this yet. Good challenge after the 1-1. She's at hella minus. No conversion there. I think Bill wanted to go for elbow and just got jabbed. Oh, a lot of missed opportunities this round.
Round 2.
Getting a lot of mileage right now from Bob out of down back 3, which is a great low, especially on mine. Everything is amplified. It's an okay low offline and it's a great low. Nice step on the sidewalk on the while running 3+4. Doesn't get much capitalization on it though. It's awkward angle. Nice comeback. Bill held his composure after whiffing that sidewalk combo. We're gonna see some optimal stuff here. Oh, gets the sidewall just to hit too early. Bill was expecting a quick tech there, go for the while standing 3 bow and arrow mix up. Oh, he went for dot 4, 1+2 there. I know that's a missed input. Keep that combo going off the float. That would have been sick. Dongle looking pretty good. Bill more on the patient side right now, but Dongle's got his Bob offense on point right now. Not to lend any more credence to the Julia foot fetish that I see going on in chat right now, but is this outfit a reference to hentai for Julia? I feel like it is. I don't know what this Bob costume is all about, but at least it's something. Most people like put a siren on his head and call it a day.
Final round. Fight.
What up, bro Buzz? Thank you for the follow. Wow, he's 2 for 2 on 4-4-1-4, just raw dogging it. Yo, Fatty at Large, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. What's up? Alright. Oh my god, no. This could be it. He's gonna get him to the wall? Oh my god. Optimal damage to... Oh. Wow. He seals it out. Dude, that was awesome. Bill got hit by a raw while standing 2-1 desperation because Bob's back was to the wall and like Dongle Dingus had no more options. He's either like guess on the mix or just go for the offense and die. And he got it. Good shit. Alright, up next is me versus Kangaskhan Khan. I'm not sure if I know who Kangaskhan Khan is. I'm not sure if he's local or not. Let's find out.
I'm back.
Shit, man. You guys are going to give me water poisoning with this hydration check shit.
Oh, no.
But I'm hydrated.
You sound like it.
Well, at least I don't sound drunk.
I don't know. That water can mess you up. Be careful.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Nice DLC.
Kuniyutsu.
I bought it 3 times on PS4. I'm not buying it again on this
Fair. Yeah, fair.
Updated the names, and I'm ready to go. So you're going to have to carry this one, Bill.
Okay.
I expect soccer-like commentary.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to get really excited about it. And grab a big jug of water, get hydrated, get nice and wet.
Oh, yeah, and answer, is your outfit for Julia a hentai reference or not?
No, it is not.
Terrible. I thought.
What would that reference be?
I'm not saying now.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, what if I said, yeah, dude, I love hentai. That's from Boku no Pika. Okay, Josie's gonna have to friggin' assert those buttons. Throw them directly into Kuni. Alright, slow mix gets interrupted. That down forward 1 string, really annoying to deal with. Safe mid from while standing. But catches people. Plus strings back off. Oh, doesn't parry the second hit. Keeps him down. Oh, he lets it rip. He got it. Got the confirm. Very deadly string at the wall. Really got to be careful. And make sure you punish them, please, people. Oh, knocks him out of the air from the unblockable. And the slide counter hit. Okay. No punish. Oh, he mashes this time. No punish. Oh, nice step. Gets caught stepping there. Ooh, okay. And just gets mashed out.
Round 3. Fight.
Looking like Kuni can kind of do whatever she wants right now. Alright, take some pressure back. The low gets blocked. You really needed that low to hit. Big counter hit, though. Alright, Kuni easily getting away from the wall. No duck on the string. Oh, crushes the jab. This boy has to be so scared to press right now. And the full crouch mix.
You win.
Okay, well, it's going to take some work to come back from this, I think. It looks like there was some unfamiliarity for sure.
She is the newest of the new DLC, so...
Yeah, only a couple months at this point. But we saw Sneed come back with little experience. After that first match, he definitely saw what he was doing wrong, and he adapted. And this guy can do the same. And
Joe's the
Joe's
TO is Kangaskhan a TO? I thought it was a Pokemon.
oh yeah, that's all I got.
I'm not sure. So who is he?
I definitely do not know.
I must have missed it in the stream chat. And I don't have chance. Oh shit! Here we go.
All right, Cooney Mears. You know what I was saying about unfamiliarity? I was wrong. He knows how to press buttons with Cooney. So let's see what happens.
Shout out another community streamer that streams for Upstate.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool of him coming out. Let's see his Cooney. Oh, all right. Tested him right away. Coming with the lows. Pokes back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he throws it right back. Okay, he decides he likes that mix too. All right, gets the back turn low. Catches him pressing again. And just throwing the mid into the low kill. Nice whiff punish. That was a really nice DF2. And he's going to have some wall pressure here. Why not, man? Alright, side switch here. Okay, presses in between. Really annoying string. Okay, whiff and block. Well, that's quite a punish. And the low.
Round 3. Fight.
Just hop kicks the full crouch mix. Not a bad idea. Oh, out the earth. Alright, that's slow ass low. And the grab lands. A little bit of a punish. Lets it rip and is rewarded. Cooney doesn't have an awesome while standing game, but she definitely could have got a knockdown there. With a mix. Oh, DF2's the mix up. Don't want to see that booty.
Round 4. Fight.
Alright, keeping him still, no punish. Alright, checks him after the second hit, that's good. Alright, no punish on the hop kick. One of these things are gonna land. There we go, there's a combo. That low, it's pesky. That low is slower than her other options. So keep that in mind, people. Alright. Seeing who's gonna get the parry first. Alright, into the... Okay, doesn't let it rip. Those jab strings, if you don't step them, they can be very impressive. Very nice timing on the rage drive. Still has to mix. Oh, puts him right in the opponent's face at -11. And now it's round 5. Wow. Alright, he's stuffing the armors. Good idea to throw him out. He obviously wants to poke. Lets it rip for the full hit. Alright, just throw the string, man. It's working on both of you. Okay, no punch. Ooh, he actually catches his attempt. Okay, almost punished that. Gets the string. Ooh, he got up. No punish. Oh, that's gonna kill him. Alright, so that's 1-1.
So I didn't actually get hit by the low from that thing. It counter hit me with the mid both times on the down forward threes.
Oh, wow. Alright, right back in. We just gotta view these lovely loading screens a little longer. Everyone loves them. Nobody wants this game patched. And we're getting the infinite. I don't think either of them are hurting too much on that. Kind of just brawling. I think switching to Cooney was strong here. I think you don't really understand Cooney until you become the Cooney. And now he's definitely got a little bit of an advantage.
Round 1. Fight.
The frog might bless Cha-Cha here, though. I've seen it before. Alright, that's a safe one. Got a step. Lets it rip. Gets a punish. Just threaten him. Oh, no launch. Why not throw it out? Oh, gets him with the second hit. Into the full crouch. Weak punish. Lands the throw. Oh, the back turn throw. So cheap. Very nice. Zeezy's not breaking. Left the rib. Nope. Punish. Why not? Okay, didn't fall for the mix there. And Chow Chow's smart enough not to let the wall standing rip. Get ducked. Weird ender, looked like a mistake. Not buying it, not buying the mix, but the power crush will do it anyway. And the slide for the win. Alright, this could be the round. Alright. This is awesome. This is the Kuni online experience. Oh, he gets the mix. He jabbed. Jabbed on the full crouch mix. Lands the throw. This is looking grim. The unblockable, so annoying online. You gotta duck it.
Good stuff, the Kangas. Had me sweating, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he was catching you with some stuff, but man, those power crushes made a big difference, I would say.
I think I'm like the only Kuni that like abuses her power crush. It's so easy to like just do it on reaction. That's why I do it.
Really good. It's really good.
All right, so Bill, by the way, you got a losers match versus Venji.
Okay.
So go ahead and handle that, and I'll take over commentary for Rubber Ace versus T-Wang. T-Wang,
right.
You made it to winners round 2. Look at you. So I'll be inviting you guys in a second. Normally I have splash pages for my other tournaments to put on during this dead air time, but I just haven't photoshopped those for the next couple weeks, so I'll get those done soon. Alright, you guys are invited. Naturino's up to 47-16. Thanks so much for the support, guys. Didn't expect almost anything for our first week of PC Tekken, so good shit. So T-Wang is one of our lordly anime players from the Buffalo area. Always known for playing really technically hard characters. And I believe he's playing Geese in Tekken, so he's going to be doing lots of combos, I assume. Rubber Ace definitely got the veteran experience over him, but we'll see how it goes. Sneed and Dongle, be ready for your invites. You guys are on deck for winners. And again, if you're in losers, you are free to just play your match as soon as you see it. Once we get to losers quarters, though, we usually run out of winners matches. It might actually be one match sooner than quarters even. So once I give you the do not play any more matches off stream notification in Discord, just make sure you hit that.
Come on. Show me that power of yours. Round 1.
Swap those names.
Fight.
T-Wang very new to Tekken, but Rubber Ace, I don't know how much Geese experience he's got. He's probably got some. We had quite a few in the community when Geese first came in. Getting in with that cheap loadout. This should be dead. Oh, wow. Bet it all on that mid. I don't know if Geese could have made that kind of comeback without walls. Geese is, I feel like Geese is really gimped now without walls. I feel with walls he's still a very strong character, but without walls he's like, just okay. Ooh, big counter hits. Rubber is kind of getting a feel for where T-Wong is just hitting buttons. And you don't want to hit buttons that far out of neutral until you know exactly what they're doing. Rubber Ace playing pretty patient, doesn't want to get counter hit by that down four. That's one of Geese's main sources of damage. Alright, right now it's looking a lot like a veteran versus a new player. Exactly what we expected. You still see if T-Wong's got any tricks going. Rubber Ace closes it out pretty convincingly. I don't know if T-Wong's got any pocket characters either. I think it's just Beast for now. But this is that tournament experience you want. That online experience. Thanks for the follow, Dangles, my ears. The Bow brothers are cleaning up online apparently lately, according to Bowstar. Bo's too busy to join our stuff, you know, with all that New England clout and New York City clout that he's got going on right now. I see how it is.
Non farmi perdere tempo.
I mean, T-Wong joined for experience. I mean, I don't think he had huge expectations for this tournament. He's already probably one round further than he thought he'd be at Winners. So, this is all just matchup experience and just learning Tekken, which is good. This is why I want people locally to join. Like, we're not. It's not all about just winning the tournament. It's all about learning how to get better so you can win the tournament someday. So, we've always been about that in this community. It's all good, Bo. I'm sure, like, I mean, there's such an oversaturation of tournaments in our region for Tekken right now that, you know, I don't take offense if players are overloaded and or forget, because we took, what, 8 months off of Tekken, streaming Tekken, so it's fair to say that we've dropped off in the popularity charts. Like, Joey has obligations on Thursdays most times, so we probably will only rarely see him. Mac also had to leave Thursdays to drive his sister places. So. But that means it's open, right? Like, our two, you know, bracket killers are nowhere to be seen. So it's anybody's ball game, and there's free money to do that. So feel free to join next time. We rotate every week between PC and PS4.
Round 3. Fight.
Kevin, if you go into your replays in the main menu, you can look at your last 50 matches. So you can record it that way if you want to go back and watch it on your PC. So just remember that minute out there. Fakumram is not very hard to learn. Fakumram is a very, very good character. His buttons are absolutely insane. I would recommend picking him up if you don't care about being hated for playing a top tier. Which you shouldn't. You know, fuck them. Fuck what people think, man. Play the characters you want. Play the game how you want. You know, just don't complain if you lose if you're not doing the lab work. That's all. Don't tell me a character's cheap and then don't do anything about it. That's what I don't want to hear.
Give in to your
Like, Julia's a very cheap character, but I'm losing to her because I'm not doing enough studying of the matchup. Period. Alright. So, by the way, while I was talking, T-Wong makes the comeback. Sorry to steal your thunder, T-Wong. T-Wong ties this up 1-1. Now I gotta actually pay attention, because I thought it was just gonna be a steamrolling. Let's go! Brian is a very good character, but he's got a lot of awkward tools and non-standard punishes, and a lot of like technically difficult combos. So I wouldn't recommend Brian to a beginner. But again, if playing a character you like is what motivates you to play and get better at the game, then you fucking do it, man. It doesn't matter the hardest character in the game. But if you're like, I'll play any character, Brian looks kind of cool, I would say maybe head to Brian after you've learned the fundamentals of the game, because he's kind of an awkward character to pick up the game with. Alright, so T-Wong, barely off the batting tee out of Little Leagues, coming in and challenging one of our veteran players. I'm loving it. Gonna get him to the wall. Does he? No, okay. So I didn't think T-Wong would have like optimized side wall combos yet. If he did, I would have been hella impressed. Oh, big counter hit there, puts his back against the wall. So you have to Rubber Ace kind of being like, alright, I just gotta be a little bit patient, wait for him to hit the button, get the counter hit, and black. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. A little bit, that 2D timing, man. Tekken, you could wait on the ground for like 30 seconds. Elisa's really good, man. Elisa doesn't get enough credit. She's a cheap-ass character. Again, she's not a fundamentals character. She's like I just got random cheap shit and awkward hitboxes out of all my moves that make me impossible to hit type of gameplay, but she's very good. And if you enjoy playing her, then fucking do it. Bill moves on in loser, so he should be back. Alright. T-Wong's got a lot of damage to recover here, but if he can get one good counter hit, Goose can definitely do damage. Oh my god! Here we go! Just enough damage to kill him. T-Wong clutching it out.
I came back into something.
So T-Wong was getting steamrolled because he's very new to Tekken, and he figured out a couple things that Rubber Ace wasn't ready for, and made a game out of it.
Ooh.
It's 1-1 right now, and Rubber Ace is only up a round, and T-Wong's made several comebacks now.
Oh, he's gonna get hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good showing though. Oh, he gets key charging on the new guy. Come on, man.
Damn.
Can't be key charging.
It's a 2D stigma, I'm sure.
Good showing from T-Wong. T-Wong said bad game. Bad game.
Oh, looks like I'm back into another match, so I'll be back.
Alright, yeah. So we got Sneed and Dangle Swangus coming up. I'm going to invite you guys in a moment. Go ahead and drop the lobby, Tyler. And now that you guys are aware that each other are playing Tekken on PC and online, I know you guys haven't been lobbying versus each other, so start collecting each other's friend codes now, man. Start playing each other now. Let's start upping the level of our games quickly in this community. We've been gone for 8 months. Everybody's turned to trash, and we got to get back at it. 16 players was more than I expected for PC this week, so I was happy to see it. And that's sans Mac and Joey, so. T Wong, Shin, you guys are playing each other. Okay, I see Shin and T Wong are interacting in Discord. Aw, man, we got a Geese mirror match in Losers, and we're not even going to get to see it. Not even going to get to see it. T Wong and Shin, whoever wins between you goes on to face Kangaskhan Khan, but don't play that match. Depending on how fast this and the next match goes, we might need to throw that one on stream. So, man, all these community members who weren't even following our channel makes me sad. But thank you for following.
Round one. Fight.
Fatty, we're doing PS4 next week on Thursday. PS4 next week on Thursday. All right, Sneed opens up with a giant swing. You'll love to see that kind of energy coming out of game player. So Sneed had early momentum, but Dangle Swangus got him with that Bob pressure right on Matt. Sneed made a really nice comeback last time versus Bishop, so not about to count anybody out yet. He looks like he's at least somewhat aware of Bob's strengths, not hitting buttons too early on the 300. That Bob damage sneaks up on you.
Round three. Fight.
Yeah, community guys in the Discord, man. Add everybody. Everybody putting up a friend code. You guys should be adding, not just me. Add everybody. Let's get some matches going. Let's get some casuals going. We don't have enough weekly casuals going in Discord at all. Alright. Dongle Dingus. Pretty convincing 3-0 there. We'll see what Sneed's got in the old backpack of adjustments. I didn't even change the names, my bad. My bad. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there too. If anybody is interested in streaming some of our community events, running brackets, or doing any digital media, or curating our YouTube page, or making media for promotions in the community in general, I currently do all of that by myself and would love some help. So get at me. If you got ideas, I would love to hear them. And I don't have an amazing amount of time to like train somebody to do it, so I prefer people who have an idea of what they would like to do to approach me. But if not, I'd take on any volunteers, because we definitely need to get some more people going so I can actually focus on actually making things better rather than just keeping stuff on life support like I have been. Oh man, all the wrong break. Nothing like an 80% throw chain. Nothing like it. Doesn't get the low out of the roll. This is a momentum changer. Wow, what a comeback. Dongle Ding is showing some veteran presence of mind there, not getting tilted by that throw combo. Oh, Sheep are a myth, by the way. Shoutouts to you for dropping 20 in the match arena, bro. Thank you very much. Glad you could join us for the stream. I know you couldn't make the tournament. Bo, JJ usually does commentate, regardless of whether we're on PC or PS4. He had to work overtime tonight, though, so just, unfortunately, Mac had to leave early, and JJ couldn't be here, so we're just short on the commentary. And once Bill's done with his matches, he'll be able to carry some of the weight while I'm playing.
Not bad.
Alright, Dongle Dingus takes it 2-0. Good stuff, guys. That puts Dongle Dingus in winners finals. Next up is me versus Rubber Ace. And yeah, T Wong Shin and Kongus, go ahead and hold your match, whoever ends up playing in that match. We're gonna have to use you for stream next. Are you back, Bill, or are we going to be commentary list for this match?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kuniyitsu.
Well, I apologize, guys. I don't know where Bill is, and I got to play this match, and I'm on push to talk, so might be a little silent. Carry me through the match with some hype-ass stream chat.
I'm back. Good luck, Cha-Cha. Up against Rubber Ace. Very curious to see this one.
Round 1.
I want to see who's going to throw more buttons. Well, I'm being careful now. He's trying to get in. I think he doesn't want to throw out the running two. Okay, no, he does. Okay. Little punish. Gets the grab. And Oki. So nice coming in with that dash on any knockdown. He's keeping him at the wall. Ooh, the power crush. Such a good tool on Kuni. Oh, he backdashes the throw. Okay, let's see. He did not press.
KO.
Worth a shot. It's always worth a shot.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, he mashed his second hit. Oh, he's not looking for the full crouch mix. That's safe. He tries to check back. Okay, that's big. Got away from the wall. Okay, and then he mashed in the jab string. Oh, he started applying his pressure. Cha-Cha swinging right back.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, he's got his blue stuff. Hasn't been able to use it yet. And he gets it. The Scoopy. Does he get back up? They're just chilling. Oh, the full crouch. Do it again. Gets the full DF1 string. Not getting away. He's just looking for that down 2-2. That's all he wanted, man. Oh, he drops the combo. This could be really, really bad. Does the meme string. Gets blocked. They're still in it. He lets it rip. That's gonna do it.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, nasty counter hit. Gets the combo. Oh, not falling for it, but not punishing either. He just wants to see you do it some more. Yes, keeping him scared. No punish. You can just start pressing right back. Still get the splat. Yup, get the full thing. Such a great wall splat. Alright. Easy mix.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, clips them out. They're just kind of hanging out, having a picnic. Oh, nice sidestep and launch. You can walk her options there. Just kind of tricky. Alright, he's jabbing his way right out. There's the mix. And the down 2-2. Not getting wall combos here. And he don't care. Oh, oh my goodness. Almost had a heart attack.
You lose. Niente male.
That punish could have gave him some momentum.
I'm not scared. He only got me with that cheap ass low, and I got the read on it now. So
Yeah.
not
Best of
scared
luck.
even a little bit.
I'm always terrified of everything all the time. And this is no different.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Alright. Looks like we're getting Eddie. Another tricky character. Let's see how his defense is. Ace definitely looks very comfortable throwing buttons in someone's face, getting the sidestep he needs, and capitalizing. Let's see how many of those pokes whiff now.
We got the read on cheap lows, and I duck out of that unblockable, don't I? I think I do.
You got a sidestep, like sidewalk right.
Well, I picked the wrong character for that.
Round
Yeah, you sure did.
fight.
Claudio, some good options against Relax as well. Oh! Early whiff punish. He's half health already. Oh, didn't break the throws earlier either. Nice low crush. Alright, he's got the full combo though, no rage. Looks like a drop, unfortunate due to lag, but we move on.
Round 2. Fight.
Liking the cosplay too. Oh, gets him with the mid. Sidesteps, gets clipped anyway. Alright, we gotta mix with the wall. Oh, the back 3-3. Shows him his knee.
I don't know what's
It's
happening to our
rough.
connection right now.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, unfortunate reality of Tekken Online. But at least they both experience how terrible it is. So it's at least even. Nice duck, a little bit. Got a little bit for it. He does the swipey after spending. Oh, he's got his back. Alright. The tables have turned in a big way here. Eddie, kind of hard to keep people at the wall. Looking for something, and he got the punish. He got antsy. Got Nancy here.
Yeah,
Well, why
that
not
was-
throw it out?
That was really jittery. I don't know what was going on there. I got
Worse than the first
I got
one?
Fios 400, so
Yeah. Tekken cannot be
hoping it's not
tamed.
me.
We'll hear from all his opponents that he fought already. They're gonna start complaining any second. He only won because of lag.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Eddie Gordo.
But it could be you. You could win because of lag. We're 1-1 now.
Yeah, I got the basic Fios just because their gigabyte service didn't really thrill me, and it's $40 cheaper to do to 400. So
That's plenty.
yeah, for what I do, it's plenty, plenty.
That's better than we don't get Fios offered here, and that is considerably better. That's 4 times better than what we get for probably around the same price.
Yeah, it's funny that New York State paid Verizon like $11 billion to bring Fios to all of Erie County, and they did like 10% of the job and said, fuck it, we're done.
Yeah,
And
nothing in
kept the
city
money,
pro-
no refund, no nothing.
Very cool. And then they're
Gotta
just
love
like, yeah,
they're great.
we're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop. I think there was only like one area in the country that got Fios in the last like several years out of nowhere, but they've basically stopped laying it down everywhere. And we're back into it. He tries to get the launch there, the counter hit. Dancing right now. Okay, got the whiff. That's definitely what he's looking for here. He wants some space. Oh, he gets the float from relax. Very nice. Not quite the wall, but he's got the pressure. Very big block. Okay, and then gets tailspin. Oh, nice interrupt. He's gonna be alive. Good situation. He ducks. Oh, that was really nice. He got the duck. Didn't react. Got hit by the mid. Oh no, he's scooping him. Second hit, 2 out. It was 2 out of range. He's trying to land something here. No punish. But that was a crazy whiff. Yeah, just keep in the buttons. One might hit. Oh, he gets him with the string.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, doesn't get the launch, but doesn't get punished. Goes for another launch. Gets floated this time. You gotta become one with the lag. Nice grab. Now the tables have turned. Oh, doesn't know. Oh, nice block, no punish. Didn't matter. All he cared about was the Scoopy. Alright, float again. Oh, that could have killed with a proper wall. Oh, baits it, just goes high anyway.
Fight.
How much more of the string is he gonna do? Oh, throws a hop kick. Oh my goodness, this man is gonna feel that. I feel that. Okay, he's got the mix of the wall. Throws the mid for the kill. Oh my goodness. He was definitely as
GG's,
terrified
sir.
as I was.
GG's. Definitely need to learn the matchup. Claudio could definitely do some things to Eddie. Just gotta get better at the matchup. And now that we all got each other's friend ideas, see what we can do. We can play each other
Yeah.
now. Alright, so now we're going into losers. T-Wong versus Kangas Khan. Let's go! T-Wong still alive!
I'm so excited to watch some Tekken matches.
T-Wong won the Geese Mirror match versus Shin.
And we missed it.
And I don't want to win this money, guys. Because if I win, it just goes back into another pot, another week.
Whoa. Double
I
or
don't keep
nothing.
this shit. I ain't doing this to make money. If I was doing this to make money, I'd charge you to join.
Every time you win, you should just add it to the next Tekken 7 tournament pot.
I do.
Excellent.
So T-Wong and Khan, I'll be inviting. It's top 3 payout, 60, 30, 10, Dingus. So you guys still got plenty of time to donate to the match Reno and up the lucrative pot for everybody. We're just below 70 right now, and I'd love to see us get over 75. If you haven't yet, please use the Match Reno code. You don't even got to make an account there. You can just link your Twitch, which you're looking at right now, and just throw that coupon code in the donation thing, and it throws 50 cents into the pot free.
Please, I need to eat.
Oh, assuming he's making top 3. Licensed to Bill.
I love Tekken.
I like Tekken a great deal. I stopped playing Soul Calibur a little while ago because online is just awful for it.
It seems bad. Really
I
fun.
really love Soul Calibur as a game. It's just a combination of lack of our local scene really stepping up in it, and then the online being shit just made me sad, boy.
It's a damn shame. The internet, especially, obviously now more than ever, so important, and it's worse than Tekken's by far, as I understand. In fact, there have been some tourneys happening for SC6, and they've been using Parsec, a third-party program, so that they could emulate the online experience, and it feels better, apparently.
All right, T-Wong, Kangas, where you guys at? Did they start playing their match? Does anybody know Kangas or T-Wong?
That'd be funny.
What the hell? They were, I told them to stop. No.
Oh, no. We'll never recover.
Actually, Bill, we got you and Rubber Ace we could go to.
Okay. Are you? Because you and I could reenact what their fight is probably doing.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord where they're supposed to check first, Rubber Ace, but at this stage in the tournament, people rarely check the Discord every couple seconds, so...
Okay. Well,
it is what it is. I will tell them to ignore the invites, and we'll get to License to Bill and Rubber Ace. Alright, so like I said, we're moving on to Rubber Ace and License to Bill in Losers Quarters. Thanks for hanging with us, Stream Chat, with our lack of third commentator. Doing the best we can out here in these streets. We'll have, it's not often that JJ won't be able to make it, Mac won't be able to make it, and Joey won't be able to make it, on top of Bill and me having to play matches, so hopefully it won't impact us too much in the future. We're still sorting the Tekken side of this thing out. This is only the second week that we've done Tekken in almost a year. But I'm actually kind of excited to see this because I feel like Bill and Ace are very close to the same level right now. And hopefully they have a good connection to each other because I think like really cheap online lows is going to tell the tale. Both these characters have them in space. Alright, so both of them just missed some pretty big punishes. Although I guess Claudio's punish game isn't like super great. He does get hot kick of the gods though. I think Bill wanted to go for bow and arrow there and just got down to 3. What's it gonna be? Bill was expecting the low that I got hit with like 3 times in a row. Instead eats the forward 4-3 move. Alright. The old okey doke. Oh, you want to see more capitalization there on that kind of whip. Alright. Looking about as even as I thought it. These guys are just taken to the wire every time so far. All good, Kangas, all good. Sometimes we finish winners up a little bit before losers quarters, so there's like a match or two that gets streamed extra, but no big deal whatsoever. We had this match locked and loaded, and it's good to go. So Kangas and Sneed, you guys will be up next, followed by winners finals with me and Dangle Smites. Bill getting a lot of second hit counter hits out of Julia's moves that have follow-ups. Rubber looking to try and be more opportunistic than just like playing solid right now, and I think it's like getting him killed. He's trying to land that big Claudio counter hit, and he doesn't need to. Claudio can play pretty safe. Gotta start attacking those ankles with Claudio's like relatively safe loads. Down 3-4 or 4-3 or whatever it is. That shit eats me alive online. Although you can't take any advice that I'm giving right now because both of you can hear me in the stream chat, so it's curse tech. RIP to giving advice in stream chat to active players that are listening. But I still think this could go either way. Both of the players are kind of playing anxious, kind of still feeling the waters out for seeing what the punishment knowledge is, and it's not much. So if you let it come down to a game of no punish mix-ups, Julia's usually going to win out, just because her mix-ups are devastating and usually lead to half-life combos, and if not devastating wall tech traps. So definitely, even if you got to take jabs or something that's less optimized damage than you would want, just try and make her pay for going for the second hits of some of those safe moves. Roger that hydration check, James.
Round 1. Fight.
Bow and arrow. What a move. Oh man. Bill going for the 4 follow-ups on the elbow is just, until he has to pay for it, why not, right? If somebody's using really bad tech and they're getting away with it, why not keep using it until somebody makes them pay? Especially in the opening round of the set. Yeah, ain't nobody be playing Tekken in Buffalo during the Bills game. Unless they just hate the Bills. Those people do exist. I mean, the Bills earned themselves some hatred from within after that 25 years of strife that they put us through. So there's some people who won't forgive them so easily. I'm not one of them. I definitely was jaded about the Bills for many years now, but like I was saying before in previous streams, the Buffalo Bills kind of became the symbol of me in the fighting game community. Like most people in the fighting game community are like the dude with the Buffalo Bills hat, because I'm the only guy who ever rocked Bills merch to most majors. So that's how I became known, the Buffalo guy. Buffalo Bills means cha-cha. If it doesn't mean the Bills, what football means. And both are losers. What a coincidence. Alright. Gotta get... Gets it. I don't know if he can he adjust for the wall? No, he can't. Wow. You gotta... Especially with Claudio, man, you gotta have wall awareness because Claudio's ball setups are so delicate and like linear. Nice half kick. Doesn't get a conversion off it. Better, you gotta start capitalizing, man. You're about to lose this set. No more dropsies. Alright. Bill on set point here. Ace has got some mid-match soul searching to do. Got to put the fear of God in him somehow, because Bill's taking liberties with the offense. Nice sidewalk. Doesn't get much off of that weird, awkward back turn launch though. Now they're getting ultra conservative. Bill knows he can just walk away if he just gets a couple more jabs. Ace knows that if he does something launch punishable, he's probably going to get launched. Ooh! Gets the duck, doesn't get any punish, but gets the bone arrow anyways. Pretty much. Oh! Oh! That was pretty much it, but no. Oh my god, a timeout. These guys played too conservative in the last round. Well, Bill walks away 2-0. Good stuff, Ace. Hope to start seeing you around more. I don't know if you still play on PS4, but we'll be doing that next week. Would love to have you back in the mix. Alright, Sneed DC and Kangaskhan, I'll be sending you guys invites.
I'm back.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
You got him locking up pretty early with some mixes, and he just played a little too conservative, didn't know where to open you up. And you blocked some good. You blocked and stepped a couple of good things. You guys both missed a lot of punishes, but I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't nowadays? We're all rusty as shit.
One string. I jabbed it a couple times and then I was like I was thinking it was 13. I think it must be minus like 12. All right. What's up to the bracket here?
This is the second match in losers quarters, then we go to winners finals and then loser semis. You are in loser semis.
Awesome.
Alright, so we got King versus maybe Cooney or maybe Josie? What's the other character that he played?
Yeah. Wonder if he was watching earlier. Obviously, our king friend here has the ultimate download on Coonies.
Does
It's gonna be hard to get through his defenses. Absolutely.
I would have played Cooney versus him had we met.
I just want to see some throws. That's what gets me hype.
What gets me hype is my sweet blue buffalo hype emotes.
Yes. Those are really nice too.
Remember, guys, we still got time for the match Reno to get it over 75. Let's get some of these guys paid. 68.66 is what we're at now. You can still do sponsor quests off to the right-hand side of the match Reno as well.
Round one.
Retweeting and following channels and stuff like that will put even more money in the pot. No, that was not a big punish, but he gets a giant swing anyway.
Every cent of that pot also will be going to Sneed DC.
Oh, wow.
So please support
He's
him.
going to make a big. He's going to make a big run
No,
through losers.
yeah. Here's the thing: is that nobody has ever broken a 2-throw before,
I mean, I definitely haven't.
and it's gonna carry me neither. And I think it's gonna carry him. All right, he doesn't know what that is, but he threw something, got second hit. Gonna get the wall here though. Okay, must have messed up the combo. No big deal. He still got the pressure. Let's it rip. He got something. That's the kill.
Not the count. That's not the punish. Oh, key charging. Round one.
Hell yeah! He's got the
Let's go.
momentum. He can't be stopped. Wow, that hop kick landed. Okay, still get some stuff off the sidewall. Oh no, those forward 4-2s. Alright, he wants to just think a little. He knows he can get in there.
She's so small. Can he grab her with his big manly hand?
Yeah, he seems hesitant to try. Oh, counter hit on the rage drive.
We have a very similar king in our community also. So those who have been around for a long time are familiar with playing the king matchup for sure.
Oh, he gets the stack. Okay, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Just throw it.
Bill giving mad love to his friend. Let's see what happens. Oh, gets
Always
the reset.
support your bros. Got the setup.
What's the mix?
Takes the poke. He got up.
Nice.
Nice.
Round four. Fight.
Ever since Juan doesn't play online anymore, but ever since he stopped playing, we have not seen enough games. So it's good to see another game.
Oh, he's looking for third hit.
Yo.
He went for mid.
F's in chat for Juanarinos, by the way, man. I fucking miss having
Oh,
Juanarinos in
man.
fucking games.
What an awesome treat. He's mashing him out. He's finding his own pokes. All right, big whip, no punish though, and he gets the knockdown.
Not Ace, we all do, man. I didn't want to know shit about Negan until I lost in their PS4 tournament last week because I kind of got frauded out by one Negan move over and over again, and it's never going to happen again. So.
Very nice whiff punish.
If
down
anything,
that.
these tournaments serve as minor motivation.
Oh, he was looking for the highs. He gets the DF2. He's ducking. Oh no, the strings. Oh, runs into the kunai.
Oh, you
Okay.
gotta get the punish there.
He really needed that. Okay, doesn't matter. It's all part of the mind games.
All right.
And he gets the throw. Very
gets
nice.
a mix. Gets a mix.
He's got rage though. Oh, he gets the rage.
That was the most bootleg setup, but I love it. Get it done however you can.
Yes. King players, they are ready to get it done with that rage drive as soon as they get it. They have rage drive dysfunction. They will just let it go.
I hate the lobbies. So Mortal Kombat has that. I'm used to run it. Mortal Kombat is the tournament that we've run the most as an online community right now, and they have an AFK system in the lobby, so I can just sit there AFK the whole time and not have to worry about this fucking hit. And punch and stuff.
Yeah. It's really bad. There was a recent interview just this past week, I believe, that with Harada saying that they are working on improving the online experience.
Yeah, I mean, most people are like done with Tekken 7 though. Like,
Yeah, that's definitely what you hear from people, but still a lot of people.
We had 16 people show up tonight for a local, so.
Yeah, everyone's itching. I definitely was.
And I'm not saying like Tekken 7's dead, but I mean, a lot of people are starting to walk away from the game because,
Yes.
and I think it's out of frustration. Like, Fakam Ram
Absolutely.
and Leroy were like, "Come on, man."
And they're still gross, particularly Fok.
And then Julia is also S tier. Cooney's pretty fucking good. And it's all this really like specific shit you got to learn with each of them, and like people just don't want to put in the lab time anymore after
Yeah.
it's been out for 5 years.
Yeah. I think fatigue is
Tournaments
with
like
the
this
system.
is what motivates you. It's like
Absolutely.
I want to beat that guy who beat me last week rather than
Yes.
learning how to beat Kunimitsu indefinitely. Oh snap! We just went over 75. We're up at 84 now. Who hit me with the money? Oh, T-Wang. Thanks for the $15 donation, bro.
Ooh, got the break. Looks like he was just trying to mash jabs anyway.
Tyler,
Alright,
who unfortunately moved to Boston, we'll miss him, but supporting the community any ways we can. Joining tournaments. Getting in the stream chat.
Alright, he's careful to hit buttons now. He knows those strings are catching him.
Right,
Okay, and then
should
the hop
get him
kick.
to the wall. No problem. Doesn't do an optimized wall setup, though. I don't like using that as a wall finisher unless I have to, because that gives them a free
Yeah.
cap on you.
Yeah. Oh, nice low parry.
The big problem
Didn't know
with
what would
Kunimitsu for
happen.
me, and I'm sure this guy and other players agree, is like she's got so many tools that you forget about unless you're playing her constantly, which I'm not. Nice
Right.
punish there. Just enough damage. But yeah, like there's so many things that I'm like, oh shit, I should be using that every time I see him do a different move. Like
Oh, he gets the duck.
her mix game is so strong though once you get going, man. Her mix
Yeah,
game
yeah.
is incredible.
If you get in someone's head, it can be
Not even
very
get in somebody's
frustrating.
head. Like if you just like knock somebody down, like you can really fuck with them. And I wanted to showcase that, but I haven't put it into practice. But I will soon. Oh, it goes for the raw dragon punch move. You rarely see that. It does it does have a nice tech crouch.
Also recovers pretty quickly, I think. Could be kind of
Yeah.
hard to punish online, especially.
I mean, it's the follow up that usually people punish.
Oh yeah, true. He's got the wall, throws the drive.
Minus
Okay.
11, you gotta know that. Like knowing to jab kunais is like learning how to fight Kuni 101.
Absolutely. And just not getting clipped by them. Okay, he definitely does not know that string.
Which is
Let's see if we
unfortunate,
see it
'cause
more
that-
than
once a Kuni sees that, they're like, uh oh, it's on.
Yeah, it's
it's
dinner time.
on.
Licking their chops.
Yeah, but the first 2 weeks Kuni was out, I was playing her like a demon online, man. I was fucking loving it. And then I just stopped playing her for like a month.
Oh, nice whip punish. Gets the grab. A lot of
Right.
Kunis online.
Yeah.
Ooh, gets the tackle.
I
Okay,
don't
that could
mind
have been it.
playing. Ooh, powers through it.
That was very nice.
Staying
from-
alive. Instead of letting this be tied 1-1 like I just thought it was about to be.
Oh, huge hit.
Gonna
Easy
get him to the
bait.
wall.
And he mixes them
I think he's got
again.
all of his ground throws on the wall this set.
All right, armor's in, gets the reward.
And dead.
And that's going to do it.
Perfect to close it out. Oh.
Let's see that key charge.
Disrespectful. Sneed stays alive, though. Good shit. So, Sneed, you're facing your boy in loser semi.
Yeah, I'll be up against my good friend Sneed, formerly Chucks.
But right now, we got winners finals first. It's going to be me and Dangle Swangus. We'll see how it goes.
It's definitely going to be fun. It looks like he might think he's staying in for the next loser's fight, so you might have to kick him.
Sneed, go ahead and go. If you could hear us.
Yeah, you can kick him as well. That's funnier too.
When I picked up the controller, it hit RB anyways. Now I can't do anything. Sneed, leave. Leave.
I really can't tell you how much I love to see in the chat. This is the most online king I've ever seen. Playing like a toddler. That's right. And you know what? Sometimes you win with it.
Holy crap. While I was inviting, where our Matcherino's going out of control, we're at 109.21.
That was quick.
100. Yo, Kevin, man. You don't gotta do this every week, man. I'm mad appreciate it. But Minotaur, Attack of Opportunity, just dropped 25 on the Matcherino as well. So thank you so much, bro. Thanks for supporting the community. Getting hype every week like you have been. I'm gonna have to go silent on the comms for a bit.
Yep.
Just know that I love you guys.
We're gonna miss you so much.
King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Likely to see Bob here. It's like Cooney from Cha Cha. Just gotta wait a little longer. Tekken, if nothing, teaches you patience. And I think that the online lobbies are representative of that. I think it's all part of the learning, the growing process with Tekken. If you be patient on these crappy lobbies, you can wait for the opponent to stop mashing that string over and over. Alright, no walls. It's going to be some mixies. Ooh, gets the launch. Quick full crouch low. Ready to set the pace. Oh, interrupts the hell sweep. Still gets a follow-up. And the mid. Natural.
Under my stone fist.
Bob is, he basically has no hitbox. He's, very evasive. Alright, interrupts the back turn. He knows it's fake. He wasn't looking for the second hit. Didn't worry about it. Oh, he's hitting him with some pokes. It's working. Oh, gets the mix. Didn't interrupt it that time, and he gets the full crouch sweep for the win. Guaranteed follow-up. It's pretty dirty. Pokes him out. He's throwing some. Oh, no launch. Looks like it's getting a little laggy, but we don't talk about that. Everything's great. Throwing some slides. He's not contesting the slide. A little bit of a punish there. Oh, catches him with the second hit. Oh, and the spring kick. This is really scary. Oh, nice. He got the... Oh, and then the armor. Rough. That is a very good power crush. This is two characters right here with the same hitbox and the same power crush. I cannot spot the difference between them. Nice. Catches him with the kunai. Giving him some pokes. Giving him something to think about. He lets the string go. It's natural. It's the second hit. Interrupts. Very nice.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, no punish on the mid. Alright, he's got some pressure now. Oh, crushes the low. Looking bad, but got rage. Wow, same sequence. High-low into armor. Works every time.
That was super laggy.
It looked a bit laggy.
Was not happy, but we are in an online world.
Yeah, you just gotta accept it.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
At least we get to play video games.
And talk and hang out with our bros.
Yes.
I'll take that 20 on Dongle. I'll take it.
I'm not a gambling man, but if I were to put my money down, it would be on some good ass Tekken. Pretty likely to get walls this time. We're gonna see how the wall pressure does.
There's no walls.
Still gonna be some brawling. No walls.
It's Infinite Azure a fucking gun.
All right. Cooney wants those walls for sure.
Round 1.
But this does not kill her.
Fight.
Power crushes kill her. Oh, big counter hit. Not falling for it. He's got him in the mix. Not doing. He's patient. He's waiting. Not concerned about the jab string. Not concerned about the lag. We're just gonna shake this off. It's gonna sink. It's gonna come back. We're gonna chill out for a sec. Hit some unblockables. This is a tournament, folks. You do not hit the brakes for even a moment. You get that win. Slowing down a little. Let's see some more unblockables. Actually, it might be a bad strat. Kind of easy to duck those when it lags.
KO. Round
All right, gets a knockdown. Wants more mix. That mix is giving him a lot of damage. Second hit. He was looking for the back turn mix. Gets hit. No punish there. Rolls away. All right, a little more lag. Now's the time to do lows. I've never seen that string before in my life until he did that on me earlier. Okay, this is a really scary situation. The armor. Okay, little punish. Little grab. Gets the low. Oh, the armor again. Man. Keeping him out with the belly. Almost gets that hop kick. Nice counter hit. All right, throw the hop kick out. His pressure wasn't real. Okay, life's about even. This is okay. These pokes are where it really matters right now. Oh, gets him with the DP. Very nice teleport. He swung. Oh, gets the mix. Didn't need to let the second hit rip. Oh, natural launcher now. Okay, weird situation. Natural, that is also natural. Very, very good. If you can confirm the hit. Alright, he's giving him a mix after that DF2 now. Thought he's swinging. Jab. I always jab into that. Exact wrong thing. Alright, he's got pressure and damage. Okay, now he's in rage. Oh, that's gonna kill him. That's natural. Nice hits. And frankly, Bob, nice tits.
For whatever reason, our connection's not great.
Yeah, sometimes two connections just do not work well together.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
But there's hope. This is first to 3. Gonna ride out Eddie through the rest. I believe in Eddie. It's good that the stream can see that it's PowerPoint as well. So they at least understand. They can feel our pain.
It's pretty hard to blame the streamer on his internet when everybody's seen him stream everybody else's matches in his own, so I'm not gonna say whose connection might be sus, but I doubt it's mine.
No, yours is beautiful. I've seen it.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, Cha-Cha gotta do some work with this Eddie now. Should be familiar with more situations with Eddie. Oh, but he's getting clipped. Oh, the counter hit launch. This is going to be a really scary situation at the wall. Okay, he gets away, but he gets the low. And he throws it. Really likes the round end with that high-low. Oh, catches him out the string. What are you going to do about these? Oh! Okay. Just brawling.
Dude, his power crush hit my full crouch down forward.
Okay, nice punish. He's ready to check. Breaks the grab. Okay, no punish. But he's gonna do some tricksy stuff and get launched. Yeah, now's the time to mix, that's for sure. Yes, counter hit slide. Just shy of killing, still has the opportunity, gets him with the low, stays in the game. Very close. Ooh, no punish. Free attempt. Oh, nice crush. Very tight. Oh, that does not launch it. Nice block, though. Would have been worse if you didn't block it at all. Oh, catches him out of 2 strings. I'm really scared. Wow, that high crush. Oh my goodness. And that kills.
I mean, he was just good games. First off, good games, Dongle Dingus.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was some fraudulent shit. He was just hitting that. It was all good. Good stuff.
That looked great on my end. Alright, I think I'm up next, so I'm gonna hop out of here.
Yep. So now we got losers semis, which is going to be Sneed versus Bill, his online bud. Alright, I'm back. Man, I haven't had a hydration check in so long I gotta drink my own water now. We shall see. We shall see if I make it back to that Grand Finals run back. The spirit of this tournament is to not have me do well in it, so let's hope one of these guys can take me out next. I'm sure they're going to be key charging the shit out of each other, though, because when two BFFs play each other, they tend to go ham with the setups. We got a big team kill coming up here. I think Bill convinced this guy to enter his first online tournament. So.
Round one. Fight.
I don't know if Sneed DC is from DC. I think Bill said he's from the Midwest somewhere. Doesn't break the giant swing. You gotta know those things. Into the wall. Big white lead just from that. Julia perfectly capable of making a play. NBD. Goes for the low. You hate to see it. That low is like minus 24. You could literally stand back up and like do an unblock holder. Oh, you gotta keep that wall pressure against Julia, man. You let her get out. It's a new ball game.
KO. Round three. Fight.
What up, Helst? Alright, Bill looking to close this out. Let's gives up the wall though. Oh, you hate to see it.
KO.
Getting hit by the second hit of that string is never a good feeling on mine. Never a good feeling at all. Even worse offline. Well, we've made it to the 9:30 mark almost, so maybe Mac rejoins us, maybe not. We'll see on the commentary. If not, I heavily apologize for the single commentator curse that we're about to go through with me and Bill here. So 1-0 in loser semis. Now remember, guys, loser semis is still first to two, so don't take that foot off the gas. And our Matcherino's at 109.71. Thank you so much for the support tonight, guys. It's been great. That puts both our first Tekken tournaments over $100 straight out the bat. And it's always a good feeling. And it's extra motivation for everybody to start labbing matchups for next week. So like, I wouldn't mind winning $60, $70. And like I said, without Joey and Mac in the brackets often, which is going to be the case, it's pretty wide open. We got a lot of guys on the same level and a lot of people learning. So I think we could have some pretty interesting weeks coming up.
Round one.
Oh my God!
Fight.
Matcherino just went up again. Oh my God! Health just put in 50s so Dongle could win it. Shout outs to Health for dropping 50s. Mad respect, dude. Thank you. We don't get that NYC Matcherino money around here, so it's always appreciated.
KO.
Alright, now I might have to try a little harder because if I win the tournament,
Fight.
not only do I take the money from Dongle Dingus, but I give it back to the community next week. That'll be the starting pot for the PS4 tournament. So you better hope I don't figure out online bot balls. I was getting counter hit like a bitch though. Well, I mean, in the unlikely scenario that I'm motivated to come back and win, on top of coming back and winning because our connection was not the greatest. If I do win, you got a week to solve getting a PS4 so you can come back and try and win your money again. I actually want to see you versus JJ, so I think you and JJ are close to the same level, and I'd like to see you guys duke it out.
Round three. Fight.
JJ's close to getting a PC too, so any money he could win in the PS4 tournament would help him to that effort, getting him on these tournaments as well. Nah, JJ doesn't own a Tekken-worthy PC yet. He's close, I think.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's missing the GPU, I think.
Four.
Alright, Bill is a round away. Closing this set out. Alright, Bill goes to losers finals versus me. So you can stay in the lobby, Bill. Oh my God, we got no commentary. Bill, you gotta get back on the mic so we can talk shit between rounds. Got it. Can't have silent commentary. Let me scramble to see if I could find one of our guys who can commentate. Where did Bill go? Bill left the lobby too? Fucking up. One second, folks. By the way, if you're curious as to why we had $300 and $500 pots for our Street Fighter tournaments recently, as one of our players who does great charity work currently in Africa, in Ghana, has been donating to the pot just to support the community in any ways that he can, since he can't physically be here to share with all of us, and he's been donating a lot of money towards our Matcherino pots each week. And this is their foundation. It's very small, and if you're interested in seeing some of the charity work they do, you can go to their website, thegcmf.org, and they're basically educating and providing medical supplies to a lot of small villages in Ghana, and making sure that people are able to just live a normal quality of life, which obviously, I mean, that dude's spending his work vacations doing this. So I just wanted to give it another shout out, because he's already donated like God knows how much to our Matcherinos, and he's asked for nothing in return. So the least I wanted to do is give a shout out to his charity, and hopefully you can check him out, or at least hit him up on social media and see what they're all about, and see if there's anything you could do to help, because it's a highly admirable goals that they have to help children in Africa. So that being said, let me re-invite Bill. Bill, did you get the invite? I sent it. Alright, I don't got time to set somebody else up in our commentary channel, and don't feel like fishing for it, so unfortunately you guys are going to have to deal with somewhat silent. I'll try and comment between matches since I'm on push to talk, and we'll see what's going on. And then we'll get on to grand finals, which at least one of us will be on the mic, so we got that going for us. Alright, be right back.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Zafina.
The last time me and Bill played online, we only played a handful of matches, but he beat my Kuni, so I'm going to try out Zafina, see how it goes. My Kuni is definitely one of those things that needs to be a well-oiled machine. If I stop playing Kuni for weeks at a time, like, I might as well just not play her, because she's too hard to remember shit. She's got too much new stuff. Zafina I'm a little bit more, like, able to come off the bench with. See how it goes.
Round 1. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Fate cannot be changed.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO.
Julia.
Round. Fight. KO. You lose.
It's almost like she doesn't have to try. Good stuff. We'll see if I can get the mix going a little bit better in this one. Again, for those of you joining, we're just down a commentator, so it's a little bit awkward right now. We'll have commentary after this match.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Zafina. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
GG's.
This is your fate.
No floor breaks. That was kind of weird. Or maybe I got one, I think.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournament, Zafina.
Not enough hype in the stream chat for this silent commentary, though. I need the hype to carry me. Or at least the Fs. The Fs for the funeral that our commentary just did. Whoa! Yo, thanks for all the gift subs, man. And also, I was in the middle of playing, but thanks Rubber Ace for throwing down a subscribe as well. Always appreciate it, guy. All this stuff go. Wow, who did all the gift subs? I didn't even get to see. Oh, Kevin, thanks, man, dude. Giving too much. Giving too much. Gotta slow it down. Spread the love. But I love it, man. Thank you for supporting the community, dude.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO. You win.
Closer than I would have liked.
What did I just do?
Thank you, Kevin, again for keeping the hype going without the commentary. Those gift subs are nice. Let's see everybody spam those emotes you just got. The more people that sub to the channel, the more emotes we get unlocked as well. So my wife's drawing up plenty more.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Zafina.
No one's hype right now because nobody wants to see Julia or Zafina progressing. Nobody wants that. So I feel you on that. But we'll have our commentary woes solved for next week. I don't think we're gonna have another week like this. So I appreciate everybody sticking with us.
Round 1. Fight.
What was that trade? And what was that float? Unbelievable.
Round 2. Fight. Perfect.
A fair and balanced character. We all love that.
Round 3. Fight.
You a hoe for that build. And you like how my down 3 completely spun me around, giving you my back for that launcher? That was astonishing. I knocked you down after an exchange, and then my down 3 crossed me up. My down 3 crossed me up.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
If you take me out, you better beat Dongle Swangus, so he loses all that money.
Eddie Gordo.
Dangle Swangus. The last time we had somebody from upstate donate for D'Anthrax. They donated $250 because they thought D'Angelo was going to win our tournament, and a while just came right back and snatched that shit. So I would love to see something happen like that when somebody wants somebody specifically to win. But I also won't be upset if Dongle Dingus wins. I think he deserves it. Thank you for the host, Kevin. You're going that whole 9 yards today, generating that hype. Always appreciate it.
Round 1. Fight. Perfect. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
hate to do it to you, Bill. But, I mean, Julia is very good against Eddie, but, of course, you know as well as I do, you gotta know the matchup. Alright, Grand Finals. Bill, you gotta carry us through the commentators' black hole that we put ourselves in here. I mean, every matchup in the game is tough for Eddie now. Every last fucking one of them, because Eddie is an utterly bottom tier character. But just like anybody else, you got to know how to fight it. Period. Doesn't matter if it's Kuma, like, you know, Rangchu, you know, showed the world that Tekken is a game of matchups, and if you don't know how to fight bears, you're gonna win the world championship. So that opened floodgates and like people not laughing. So. Yeah, Rubber and Bill can commiserate over their Eddie losses and hopefully get some matches in this week. Bill, are you there?
Hello, I'm back.
All right.
Excited to see Grand Finals.
I kind of wanted to see you versus Dongle, Dan.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how I'm going to approach this because he's a Buttons Bob, and none of my characters are super good against Buttons Bobs. But
I learned what to do about the string he was mashing on me, so I was really looking forward to trying again. Maybe next time.
All right, stream. Hopefully,
good luck.
Bill will hit you with the insights to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
That's right. That's right. Funnel it straight to you. Anybody in the chat got pointers they want me to translate. There's Grand Finals. So Cha-Cha's going to need to reset the bracket if he wants to take this. That's a lot of Bob to deal with. That's a mouthful of Bob, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, don't get hit, but definitely talk shit. Mac is indisposed. But don't worry, because
Mac had to go drop off his sister at work, and she lives across town, and I think he's just bodied for the rest of the evening. It's unfortunate, but stuff happens.
It's okay. I'll carry his spirit with us.
Your fate.
Round one.
Just gotta ramp up the toxicity. No problem. Quick counter hit. I did not know that string, and he found out quickly. Keeping him at the wall, poking mid. Taking pressure back. Dick jabs to take it back. Throws the back two string. Whiff with the low. They're poking. Big launch. Oh my goodness. It was just poke for poke, and then it was suddenly over. He can still come back. The crush, that could save him. Alright, he got the hit. Gonna have to mix up. Yeah, that string. I'd never seen that string before today. That'll clean it up. Very close.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, got his timing down with the launch. Very scary this season. And counter hits for a whole nother launcher. Let's see if we get a third. TK is 3 after all. Nice.
I knew he was going for the power crush there. It beat my low. I'm so sick of it.
That sucks. I'm just gonna speculate as to what Zafina's probably doing. Alright. That's probably around neutral. Jazz takes the pressure back. Big whiff. Very nice reactions. Looks like he was looking to duck and was ready with the wall standing. And the wall splat for Waco. This is not a healthy breakfast. And throws his favorite string out. Absolute favorite string.
I actually don't know how that. The connection's better now, by the way.
Looks
So
good.
that's looking up, but I don't know how that running 3+4 hit me. Just teched and blocked.
Yeah, this game sucks online, but this is how we make it fun. We put people's well-being at stake, and money on the line. That way, it's entertaining when everything sucks. When you're just alone at home playing Tekken Online, it's a miserable experience. But speaking of commiserating, we can all enjoy this.
Well, let's see what I could do about this Dankle Swankle here.
Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. Nobody's ever seen these bob strings. They're unlikely to do anything about it. It must be season 5 stuff. No one's ready.
Belly used to be launch. The Power Crush used to be -15. I think it's -12 now.
I believe it's -12.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
It might be 13 now that I'm thinking about it, but definitely not launch. Okay, we're gonna see what Eddie does here. Not gonna risk it with his Zafina any further. Ooh, nice sidestep. And he gets the... Okay, only first hit at that distance. Armor to cover it, though. About even here. Everyone's favorite string into armor. Good setup. And he butt stomps. Alright, he's got to mix at the wall. No wall splat. Catches him. He's scared. Very nice. Empty relax. Into the sweep. Confirms the whiff. Very nice. Reacts to the roll. Gets him closer to the wall. Oh, the pickup. Gets him with the side step move again. Okay, no float this time. Oh, almost got a mix opportunity there. Really good with these dick jabs. That grab came out before the Power Crush armor initiated, so he was able to break it. Very nice break on it. And pokes him low. Good spacing.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice whiff punish. And into the Hell Sweep Oki. Oh, launches him with the string coming in. Alright, goes for a mix. Didn't work out. Oh, beautiful whiff punish with the Mirage. My favorite Eddie move. And cleans it up nicely with the low. And that's 1-1. I'm hoping to see a reset here. And none of that Zafina nonsense. This is pure, honest Tekken fundamentals.
You know, at this point, Eddie's mix-ups are so gimped, he is an honest character.
Yeah, true. You just gotta put your pokes right.
Eddie Gordo.
Every character, the weird thing is like, so all these characters got these weird evasive stances and hitboxes now, and they gave everybody tools to deal with Eddie's stances to float him, and they gave him nothing to deal with any of their stances. Nothing. So it's just weird. It's weird that like Eddie's like a forgotten character. I'm pretty sure the Tekken design team just...
Yeah, it does seem that they've just given up on him.
Yeah, after the back 1-4 debacle in Tekken Tag 2, they just like abandoned character design.
Yeah, that scarred a lot of poor young people. So innocent and fresh.
But us Capo mans, we stick to our guns no matter what.
That's respectable. You make it work. It's not like Gigas either, where Gigas finally got some love, and they've been trying to give him some love. But Eddie, I think they gave him a better Punisher in like season 3 or 2, but not getting what he needs to really compete with the rest of the Tekken 7 cast. The ones that have the... Oh my goodness. Nice launch. Let me get back in this game here. It's getting heated. Alright, Bob's in rage now, but he gets the sweep. It's slippery. You gotta watch the floor.
That's not slippery kicks.
Round 2.
Oh, it's still slippery. I don't know if you've seen the stage. That's slippery kicks. Hell yeah, he's giving us a show. Okay, no whiff punish. It's everybody's favorite Bob String. Oh, he's looking for a big whiff. Smacks him. Really good at taking the pressure back with those dick jabs. Know where to place them. Oh, crushes the high. Now he's got a mix-up position. That screws.
I tried to do back 1+2 to get away from it, and it tracked me.
It looks like a meaty hitbox. It advances a lot. It looks like. Alright, didn't quite get the mix-up opportunity there. Good stuff. Oh, taken out of it. Into the hell sweep. Trying to keep his momentum. Eddie's swinging back. Alright, he gets it back too. That's something. And then the armor. He is ready to throw that armor out. After any poke, you gotta look. No float, just knocks. Health's even now. Oh, that counter hit is huge. Very nice launch. Beautiful block on the Scoopies. And the Mirage. Okay, he's still got to mix him again, though. He's got to do a little work for that. Okay. Oh, the dick jab. Very nice. Just had to make sure he died. Ooh, eats both hits in the back, too. He's just throwing stuff and it's working. Oh, the slide counter hit. This could really even things up. Eddie just out of rage, though. He could use that rage. Well, let's see if he can use it now. Oh my goodness. Very well-timed rage art. Wake up super. Still got a mix, though. Oh, beautiful evasion. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. That was
that in your pipe
very
and
well
smoke it.
placed. That was very well placed.
Helst is sweating right now.
I'm sweating right now. You should smell me.
Gotta call out these dick jabs. He's putting the most dishonest Bob strings together. I play Bob, mind you. I play Bob. Just haven't played him seriously since 6.
Yeah, as I understand,
I had a Bob Raven Tekken Tag 2 team. It was like my tertiary team.
That's a cool combo. All right, maybe a different stage this time. That mystery Bob string definitely helps at the wall.
It's down forward 3+4, 4. You're talking about the little thing where he does a hand plant, does the little kicky-to-kick kicks.
Yeah, it's a lot of kicks.
Yeah, it's down forward 3+4 just a starter. I don't think it's safe. It might be jabs, but
I think it's safe.
I think the
and you
final
have to
kick is
sidestep.
safe. I think the final kick is safe. It might be high. I can't remember. And I just said I played Bob.
Exposed. This is so embarrassing on a live stream. All right, we got everybody's favorite stage. Nice bright colors. Get you in the video gaming mood. Early launch. Oh, floated out of the mix. Not quite the wall, but he's keeping him there. Oh, interrupts for the natural. All right, dick jabs out, but armor's through. Okay, he's keeping him there. He's keeping him. The bag 3. Okay, not enough to float. Oh, the belly. The belly.
Down 4. I got down back 4 somehow.
Yeah, Tekken sucks. Man, he's giving him the fat bastard right now. Counter hit down forward 2. And the counter hit get up on the drop combo. Let's see what Eddie can do here. Both hits. Alright, he got the float. He's still not that far behind though. Just out of rage. Oh, misses the whiff. Very close to getting it, but did not die for it. The spring kick. Okay, 50-50. Nice block. Oh, he throws it out.
What? Just buttons.
The buttons.
He has no
the
punishment.
buttons. Okay, I'm really tense here. Got both hits, low mid again. Nice block. Just try and keep him out of that relax. Alright, natural hit. That might have hit his duck. Looking for a low. Got some plus frames. What's Eddie gonna do? Does not quite get the launch, but he gets a nice mix. Nice lows. Check your feet. Counter hit. 1 HP. What can he do? He catches him on the landing. Very nice. The meaty. The meaty feeties. Oh, catches him pressing. Alright, leaves him at the wall. Stringing. Oh, not enough frames for that, amigo. Oh my goodness. Very nice launch. He needed to block that. It was definitely a tricky situation to backdash there. And he gets him with the get up again. He knows he likes his buttons. Yeah, and he ducked. Alright. Round 5. Oh my goodness. He gets the grab. These slides, man. Nobody's gonna block these slides. Throw the slides. It's impossible online. Alright, he's trying some new strings. Oh, no duck. That was the first time he'd finished that as far as I'd seen. Easy setup. Works every time. Oh, nice wall bounce. Okay, you got the low slump. Okay, it's still in it though. Oh, the low clip.
Unbelievable.
Low.
I went for a command throw and I got jumping 1. I don't even understand life.
Yeah, that's my experience playing Tekken. Oh, I meant to do this.
No, but that was like really weird. I was super tilted.
Yeah, that sucked. Alright, I believe it's 2-1 for those keeping track. I'm not, so I don't know if that's accurate, but somebody in the chat knows.
2-2.
2-2. That Eddie doing work. And we're infinite again. The wall's kind of scary for both. Bob here definitely doing a good job.
They gave Eddie a new wall finisher, but it's garbage. I mean, it whiffs like 90% of the time.
So we're going to have some honest, old school Tekken here. No walls. And some old school mix-ups and mashing. That's what I came here for. Alright, Cha-Cha needs this for the reset. I'm hoping for a reset. Gets the grab, no duck. This is where he often will, he gets a power up in these, he just doesn't care anymore. He's gonna hit you low, he's gonna mix you up. And Bob here trying some strings, caught third hit, no big deal though. Still got the life lead on Eddie here. He still wants to go in though, he doesn't care, he wants to kill him. He does not care about a life lead. So much so that he will get floated for it. But he is not far behind. He's got rage to play with, but he gets floated out. Thought he was going to catch something.
Why did they make that guarantee?
Only caught air. Bob is a darling, and we need to protect him. Oh, very nice whiff punish. He was letting the string rip. Nobody dealing with these strings. Cha-Cha gonna show him. Nice launch. And that's gonna do it. Very nice whiff punishers. That's my favorite thing about Eddie. Oh, baits him and gets the grab. Alright, he didn't fall for that, but he also didn't punish it. Not especially hard. Alright, gets the follow. Oh, he slides. Okay, life's about even. Still not far behind. Tries to mix him again. Oh, doesn't get the punish. That's a hard move to punish, my opinion. And he gets the launch. Wow. These folks are brawling. Oh no, is that gonna counter hit? That killed! That is juicy. Oh my goodness. Okay, not a big deal, not a launch or anything. You can make that damage up. And, oh, drops the combo. Still evens it up. That's gonna be huge though. Still got another round to work with if you need it, but... Into the armor again. It's literally, you cannot deal with it. It cannot be dealt with. Round
Why
5.
is it mid?
This could be set. Slippery. Oh, the extension gets him. Oh. Yes, extension gets him again. Nice step, but he gets clipped. It's Tekken 7. Nothing he can do. Stays down for the mix. Oh, but gets hit by the headbutt. Very close right now. They are both a launch away from a win. And he gets the float. This is not... He might get... Okay, no rage. He's out of rage. That might be for the best. But he gets the Scoopy for the win.
I don't know how that came out. I got my wall under instead of back 2-4. Good stuff.
Whew. That got my heart pumping.
Yes, very convincing. He dominated me. As Upstate goes wild.
We're all going to check out those 2 Bob strings in practice mode for sure, and we'll never forget them.
Yeah, there's a couple of new moves of Bob. He has this mid kick that tail spins. I don't know what that's about. By the way, Dongle Dingus, go and join on the Matcherino. I'm sure since you enter the other tournaments that you know what that's all about, so I can get you paid. Just associate yourself with that, and Bill, go ahead and do the same. Just go to the Matcherino page and enter as an attendee. No,
Okay, I think that I already have, right? Haven't I?
Yeah, you should. But if you've donated or anything, you should have an account on there right when you log in. You just hit join tournament, and it adds you as a participant. But yeah, a couple of missed opportunities there. I don't know how I got back 2-3 instead of back 2-4 there, but that's my old man fingers.
Good stuff to Dingus. Dominating us, staying in winners. Stopping the reset.
Yeah, I don't think I will fall to button bobs next time, but we'll see.
Teaching us all a valuable lesson, putting us scrubs in our place, and he's going to get paid out for it.
My winnings go directly to the community, and we finished at 159.71.
Very nice.
That is amazing. Thank you, guys. Oh, actually, 160.21. Somebody just dropped another.
Okay, I have.
Thank you, everybody, all the donors. Let me go through the top. Health, thanks for the 50. Minotaur, Attack of Opportunity, thank you for the 25.50. Sheep Are Myth, thank you for the 20.50. T-Wong, thank you for the 15. Everybody who did the don't even feel left out if you just did the coupon codes, man. It's more than I would expect from most people, so thank you very much.
Or just hanging out. We appreciate your company.
And we'll fix our commentary woes. It's only happened like once or twice where I've been left without commentators during matches, so we're usually good on that. The stars aligned tonight and JJ wasn't available, so I'll make sure we got some backups and whatnot for next week.
We made sure to bring our A game when we were here. We're a good absent father.
Somebody got a channel that they want me to raid after we close this out?
I'll check my follows while we're waiting for anybody to respond. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Got nothing. I'm gonna pick a random Tekken.
I got people.
Okay, nice.
Incendium's running Street Fighter, so let's toss it at them since they've supported us for so long. I'm gonna raid Incendium, guys. Make sure you give them some Buffalo hype icons now that half of you are subscribed.
Have a great night, or else.
And with that, we are out. Thank you, guys.